Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Tennessee Titans. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. I'm very excited about this particular matchup because it's got playoff implications, okay? Both teams are going to be going to the playoffs, it looks like. This is a big, big game for Bang Bang, Niner Gang, Rene Cruz in the building. Lovato, Niners in the building, what to do, as well as the Titans. It's a time to be able to gain some ground in the division. It's time to gain some ground in the NFC for the Niners and the Titans in the AFC. To tell people that maybe that these teams, once they go to the playoffs, that maybe they would upset maybe a team that has got a little bit more talent like my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's definitely very possible, and maybe the Titans can upset a team maybe like the Buffalo Bills or the Patriots. I'm definitely excited to see where the game goes. Hop in the room and join your boy. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra. You know, I got the limes. Today was a fucking hell at work. A lot of trailers. Just a long fucking day, you know what I mean? And I ended up going to the dispensary, went to the fucking grocery store, had to fucking run around, go to the bank, do a lot of fucking shit, you know what I mean? And I was kind of contemplating if I wanted to do the OBS stream with the scoreboard or if I wanted to go, you know, and do the regular StreamYard stream. And I'll tell you what, I miss having the scoreboard, and I don't have a scoreboard option yet when I do the StreamYard. I know in the StreamYard, it's a little bit more streamlined and smoother, but I like this particular platform. That way you can at least see, the scoreboard itself. Like I said, if I end up having issues with this particular stream with the audio or the video, you let me know, and then I can always end it, start a new one on the StreamYard, because I know the StreamYard one will run smoother on my computer, but I like having a fucking scoreboard, you know what I mean? Like not having a scoreboard when I'm calling a game, even though they have a ticker, and even though I can bring up pop-up pictures, and I can pop up the comments. It's just not the same of having this slick scoreboard there. I'm going to have to reach out to some other YouTubers as well to see if they have any advice for me, you know, based off programs. Rene Cruz, let's go, die hard, faithful. Bang, bang, Niner Gang, San Francisco 49er Empire. We are the 49ers. Get that gold, baby. We're dynamite. He says, quest for 6. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. 49ers, hot boys, E40 in the building. Bang, bang, Niner Gang. Nola in the building. Yes, it is. Lovato, another Niner fan in the building. What to do? I'm hoping we get a few Niner fans in the building to watch the game and a few Titans fans as well. Destiny is in your hands. And like I said, you guys have a last place schedule. So if you really think about it, this was the year that you were supposed to make the playoffs. You were going to contend for the NFC West. You were going to get a wild card. We all thought that Seattle would be the team that might drop off. They did. We didn't predict Russell Wilson was going to be, getting injured and whatnot, right? But the Cardinals are kind of taking a step back. The Niners are kind of getting hot at the right time. The Rams might be the best team in the NFC West. But we thought that 3 teams could make it, and it's nice to see the Niners kind of get hot at the right time, which they should. Fucking A, man. You got a last place schedule. Get in the goddamn playoffs, and who knows? Anything is possible. And we haven't even really seen Trey Lance. Trey Area, right? We haven't really seen him just yet. Bang, bang, Niner Gang. Eventually, I think that he has a chance, all right, to be just as good as Justin Fields, if not better. I mean, Justin Fields has gotten a lot more playing time. Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, all of them have got to play. So this guy is going to have to sit and watch and wait, but they got a great supporting cast, just like the Patriots and Mac Jones. They got great coaching with Kyle Shanahan, like you guys know. I think that he is my favorite young coach in the NFL. Kyle Shanahan. He really is. I know they haven't won the big one. When he was on Atlanta, they lost to Tom Brady. I get it. A lot of people lose to Tom Brady. And then he ends up going to the Super Bowl, all right, against the Chiefs, right? And you lost with Jimmy G, right? But Give it some time, Niner fans. Give it some time. I really like the San Francisco 49ers, and if you know me, this was the team that I rooted for growing up as a kid. If I wasn't a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, I would be a San Francisco 49er fan. I just couldn't really commit. After they won the Super Bowl in '94, when I was 12, I thought that might be the last Super Bowl that they win for a while. And I'm a defensive guy. And they didn't really have defensive guys that I really loved besides Dion. Merton Hanks was there. You had Bill Romanowski. You've had some guys. And then later on, you had guys that I really fell in love with, like Patrick Willis, love. Navarro Bowman, love. Now you got guys, like Bosa, love. It's going to be very, very interesting to see where it goes. You're starting Ian Book. I saw that. I did see that for the Saints fans, young Nola. I want to see how Ian Book play. You got to be realistic, Nola, with Ian Book. I mean, he's a college quarterback. It's probably going to be worse, you would assume. I mean, you got a defense and a running game, but you got to assume that he'll be worse than Taysom Hill. He'll be worse than Simeon, but you never know. It gives a guy an opportunity to see what he can do. Sarah Small in the building. Hey, everyone. Merry Christmas to all. Man, today was such a fucking long day. I got tomorrow off, all right? I got Monday off, so I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and it's supposed to snow here in Oregon, maybe. Christmas, right, which is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I might be able to stay home from work. We'll have to wait and see. Bang! Sarah Small, $10 to start off the stream on a great note. Merry Christmas to all my friends and my favorite YouTuber and friend. Go Bucks, go Colts, love y'all. All of y'all, love you. We ended up talking on Twitter because me and Sarah and Odin's son and obviously Holly Hundo. There's a few of y'all, Will the Thrill in Scotland that Nola as well. We talk pretty frequently, you know what I mean? And when AEW is on, I wanted to stream and do like, hey, I drink beer, you ask NFL questions. I was going to do that maybe like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'll let you know. I was just fucking tired, man. It's been really tiring at the job the last few days, and I have to be able to give you this energy and the fire, right? I got to give you the energy and the fire. I can't do a half-ass stream just to, get the views or to get the donations. I have to feel it. And if I don't feel it, I got to have a mental health day and just relax. I got the chance to watch AEW. I got a chance to watch some Simpsons. Today was a long fucking day. And normally, if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would just be enjoying this game and sitting on the couch or in the bed, snugging up with Paisley. But, hey, I feel good. I haven't had a Monster. Had one this morning, but I got Corona Extra cracked open. I had about half of a beer to wake me up. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. We are going to discuss Pro Bowl snubs. That's another thing that I was going to go over with y'all yesterday. I drink beer, you ask questions, and a lot of people are freaking out, right? For a good reason. You know what I mean? Zini Panini in the building. Orion, my guy, Merry Christmas. Hey, we are in the fantasy football playoffs. If you beat me, we both had shit weeks last week. Now, whoever wins this week is going to move on against BMO or Memopolis. Good luck to you. We'll see what happens. One of my favorite YouTubers, in the chat, Zini Panini in the building. Fly, Eagles fly. Odin's son in the building. Chiefs in the building. KK's uncle in the building. I think Ian's going to be good. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? If you're going to talk about their offensive line, the coaching, the running back, AK-41, the defense, I mean, there's going to be a lot to help him out, but I don't know if he's going to be that good. You know what I mean? But we saw Huntley for Baltimore ball out, so I guess you never know in this year, which we call the NFL, in this COVID protocol. We don't know. But I'm excited to see what he might be able to bring. Sarah Small in the building, Nola in the building. Air Whitey in the building. Bang, 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 bang. Merry Christmas. And like I said, I am going to be going to my mom's tomorrow in the morning, and then I will be possibly streaming, Friday night. I'm going to be doing some of the bowl games. I'll be doing Oregon and Oklahoma. I'll be doing, obviously, Cincinnati, Bama. I'll be doing, Georgia and Michigan. I'll be doing a few of them, to keep busy and just to hang out with y'all. But, hey, I'm excited, man. I am excited. And this game, even though people think, it's the Titans and the Niners, look at the records. These teams are going to go to the playoffs. This is playoff implication. A lot of seeding is going to be going up and down. So if people think that this isn't going to be a good game with a lot on the line, you're kidding yourself. I mean, maybe if we would have had this game a few weeks ago, you'd been like, the Niners aren't really that good, but they're starting to kind of get hot and take advantage of that, last place schedule that they had. And the Titans need every win that they can get as we're going into the playoff push, and that is big facts. Air Whitey, Sarah Small, Kyle O'Reilly, Undisputed Era is back. If Gargano can come as well, we can get the full slate. I'm very excited to see that. No one else cared for them, but the Santa's a fat bitch isn't everyone's flavor. Creed Humphrey is a chief snub. Yeah, come on, man. If we're going to talk about snubs for the Pro Bowl is a popularity contest. It doesn't mean shit. All right? It doesn't mean shit. And a lot of the guys that get snubbed, they end up going to the Super Bowl. All right, so if Creed Humphrey gets snubbed, you guys are probably going to go to the fucking Super Bowl, and maybe you guys are going to win. All right, it's going to be probably Chiefs-Bucks. If we lose, Chiefs-Packers. So if you don't go to the fucking Pro Bowl or don't get selected, you're going to play in the goddamn Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter. You weren't going to play in the game anyways. But if I had to choose two that were really, really obvious snubs, right? Number one is definitely Creed Humphrey. He's the best center in the NFL, not named Jason Kelsey from who? Fly, Eagles, Fly, Zini Panini. You know what I'm talking about. Those are the two best centers in the game, all right? But Creed Humphrey definitely deserved. All these other rookies like Micah Parsons, is getting in. Why can't we give love to Creed Humphrey? He deserves it, right? And on top of that, Kyler Murray made it. Matthew Stafford should have made it over him. Those are the two guys, if you literally look at the stats. And if we're talking about MVP, we talk about Tom Brady, we talk about Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp. Because if you're going to talk about Jonathan Taylor, we got to talk about Cooper Kupp as well. They might be breaking some fucking records, this season. And that is big facts. Mbida. Bang, 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 bang. If you haven't liked the video just yet, please do. The goal on every video is 50 likes, $50 in donos, but we are in Christmas. So, if you want to support your boy, maybe we can get to 50 likes and 100 in the donos, maybe 150, 200. If you can do the Cash App, that would be great. Obviously, money is a little tight, obviously with rent and the bills. Obviously Sarah Small, obviously $10 on the YouTube Super Chat is fan-fucking-tastic. But anytime we can do the Cash App, I don't have to wait a month and then have YouTube and Google take a percentage out. So if you guys can do the, if you guys can do the Zelle, or if you guys can do the Cash App, it would be great. If not, obviously if you can do the YouTube Super Chat, that would be greatly appreciated too. I'm excited for the matchup. I'm excited for this fantasy football. My season might end. It might be Zini Panini going to the championship again, but hey, that's why we play the game, right? That is why we play the game. If there's any issues with the audio or the video, let me know. I don't really want to start the stream over doing the StreamYard, but I want to have a scoreboard. It's like, damn it, why can't I have all the options, that I have on StreamYard, but have all this that I'm looking at right now? The header on the bottom, right, which I made. I love it. The scoreboard, to my right, I love it. The Northwest Sports Fanatics logo that I made on the left, I love it. So I can't really do all of these things, or at least I don't know how to do them just yet on StreamYard. The StreamYard, I can bring up the HD pictures. I can bring up, the touchdown from the referee, obviously that picture. I can do, the comments. I can pop those up. It's cool, having both options. But God, man, I love having a scoreboard, and that's big facts. E-Man in the building, what to do? Man, it's going to be close. I don't really know what to expect in this particular matchup. Both teams need it. Both teams are desperate. I wouldn't be shocked if the Niners pull off the upset on the road, really. Like I said, the Titans need this also. It could go down to the wire. It could be like a field goal at the very end. I really don't know. Most of the time I have kind of a hunch on where the game is going to go. I really have no idea today who's going to be able to step up and get the dub. You know what I mean? But something tells me, that the Niners, in my gut, like maybe they'll play a little bit better than people are expecting, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to win, but we'll find out. We'll find out, yeah, and you guys are better on the road, so we will have to wait and see. Arsonius, what it do? Arsonius, dude streams. Niners, we got a lot of Niner fans in the building. I've been hoping for the Niner fans to hop in the building like they did last year. It's going to be exciting to see Chili Dog in the building as well. Man, long day for your boy. I might have to smash a couple beers right out the gates. Today's stream is also sponsored by Wild Gummies. I went to the dispensary. Goddamn, it was full. It was full. Like 20 people in that bitch. It was crazy. But I had to go there. I had to get my beers. I think I got 20 beers in the fridge, so your boy's ready to drink. All right, I got the gummies. I'm ready to pop some if I need to. All right, but I want to have that energy. I want to have that fire. Look at the records. 8-6 Niners. If you would have told me a month ago that the Niners would be 8-6, or maybe 2 months ago, I'd say, stop lying. We knew that they could be, 8-6 or have a good record, but they just started off kind of slow, lost some games that they probably shouldn't have. George Kittle being hurt early on didn't help. Consistency out of Jimmy G is obviously the key. Running backs have been fucking hurt. Brandon Ayuk. You people love to say it both ways. Come on, man, get it right. They got Debo. The defense is starting to get healthy. I'm excited to see both of these teams in the playoffs because I really do think that both of these teams could upset a better team. Like if the Niners play the Bucks, right? You would think, okay, on paper, the Bucks are the better team. But with all the injuries and, Levante David now banged up, like my team was the healthiest. And you got to be hot and healthy in December, right? They were healthy last year, arguably the healthiest in the playoffs. I'm not healthy right now. So it makes me nervous. Do I still think I can make the NFC Championship game? Yes. Do I still think I can go to the Super Bowl? Yes. Do I think I can win the Super Bowl? Yes. But it's not as confident. Like as far as the confidence level, this year has been wacky. This year has been wild. There's been a lot of upsets. I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think, but I know as long as Brady's out there, if I can get AB back, hey, anything is possible. But I need that defense to be healthy. And as far as the Niners and the Titans, they're the upset killers, the giant killers. I mean, you really think like if the Titans go against the Chiefs, right? The Patriots, the Chargers, any of these other teams out there, they might be able to, get it done. A lot of people are sleeping, I think, on these two teams, and you shouldn't be. And that's big facts. Finley in the building, what to do? Oh, man. What a long fucking day. Sometimes we'll have like one trailer. Sometimes we'll have two. I think we did like 4, and then there was more and more trailers that were just showing up. It was just like, fuck, man. It's like, I just want to get the fuck out of work. You know what I mean? But luckily I got Friday off, Monday off, paid. So that's exciting, right? So I got 4 days off. We'll see if the snow comes. It's supposed to snow Saturday, Christmas, all the way to like Thursday, maybe. So we'll have to kind of see where it goes. But I'm hoping for a white Christmas, and I'm hoping for some snow. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. It looks like about a third of you have. If you need to back out of the chat, smash the like button for your boy. It really helps with the analytics and the metrics. As you guys know, YouTube doesn't really help me out, with the subs. They don't really help me out with the views like they used to, right? It's like I didn't make money the first couple years, and then they're just promoting the shit out of the channel, getting 10,000 views, 20, 100,000, but I wasn't making any money, and they were just kind of feeding off me, and then I decided to do live streams, and they were just like kind of pump the brakes on me, but I need to be able to grind. I can do, reaction videos and original content, but, doing the live streams and reacting, obviously live and interacting with you guys is awesome, and I'm going to keep pounding out the streams. I'm going to keep pounding out reaction videos and original content. And, hey, have a great Christmas. Have a great holiday season. And here we go. Titans with the kickoff. Let's go, baby. Hasty takes a knee. I'm going to make sure that my cable box doesn't get the Corona beer this time around. Look at this. First 7 games, 3-4. I saw, they're fucking done, right? 8 touchdowns, 5 picks. Jimmy G, Pollenstad Jimmy, right? 93.5 rating. Look at the last 6. 5-1. My God. Hey. 300 cash. I like that. All right, here we go. First down and 10. Kittle in motion. Tennessee Titans D-line and stopping the run is very good with the sack lunches. Nice check down, right? So if you're going to watch something with the Titans, they're very good at run defense, like one of the top, right? But their pass defense is bootios. So let's hope that they can actually cover someone. But if the plays come, it's got to be from Jimmy through the air. I don't know what they're going to get on the ground. We're going to have to kind of wait and see. But they're very stout up front. Jeffrey Simmons is a beast. Bud Dupree, and then you got Zach Cunningham, obviously, and they just picked him up recently. And then my boy Kevin Byard, stud, Pro Bowler, safety position, love that. Jimmy, play action fake. Yes. Debo, first down, Niners. All right, we got Bang Bang Niner Gang versus the Tennessee Titans. Tighten up live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch. Link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Nola, are you trying to get subs on my fucking stream? Is that what's going on here? Gain of a couple? Come on, Nola. Is that what's going on, Nola? Nola's hopping in the stream, right, after being temporarily banned, right? He got unbanned, and now he's trying to hustle on my channel. Interesting. You're lucky you're my boy. Otherwise, that would be, you're going to timeout, boy. Timeout. Island boy. I'm an island boy. All right, 0-0, second down and 6. Let's see if Jimmy can move the football. Halfback toss. I like Debo at running back. He can play running back. He can play wide receiver. He's very versatile. One of the most versatile players in the NFL, and that is big facts. Calvin Griffin in the building. Sarah Small in the building. Odin's son in the building. Finley in the building. E-Man in the building. Dalton Voss in the building. He said, destroy the fucking like button. Let's go. Loyal Rammy in the building. He said, 49 Hater in the house. Woo, baby. Chief Gone Chief in the building. What to do? You're playing the Steelers, so, I mean, you still can win that game even if Tyreek and Kelsey are out. I got Mahomes in fantasy, right? But I think I might have to go with Stafford. Bang! Air Whitey, 12, baby! Jimmy, nice catch. Fight for those yards. Bang! $12. 12 for the King of the North. And we're not talking about the Vikings. King of the North. We're not talking about the Detroit Lions. And we're definitely not talking about the Bears and Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. We are talking Green Bay Packers, and we are talking about Aaron Rodgers. All right, let's go. He ain't coming there, my dude. You ain't getting Russell Wilson. You don't got the money for it. He ain't coming there. I think the perfect fit for Russell Wilson personally, I know they've been saying, oh, Steelers would be good. I know you got a couple guys on like ESPN who would say, hey, he could win a Super Bowl there. Nice little check down. Ha, yeah, baby. Nice hurdle. But I think the perfect spot for Danger Russ would be actually the New York Football Giants, personally. You know what I mean? New York Giants, yeah. I think that would be a good fit because, obviously him and Sierra, you're in New York, you're in the big time, you're in the Big Apple. I think that would just be a kind of a natural spot that he could fit in. They could win the NFC East, obviously, if Russell is there. But he's got to play better than Russell Wilson after the finger injury this year. He's got to go back being that top 3 player. But we'll see. We'll see where he goes. But, yeah, the Saints got no money for that, man. No money for him. First down and 10. Niners looking good. Handoff. Gain of a couple. Thank you so much. Air Whitey, $12. Sarah Small, $10. I don't know if it's just the holiday season or we're celebrating Christmas, coming up soon, but the donations are large and in charge right out the gates. No ones, no twos, no threes. Just starting it off with a $10 by Sarah Small and a $12 by my boy Air Whitey. Thank you guys so much, man. Means a lot. Appreciate you guys. Second down and 7. NWSF chain gang in the building. Wide open. Let's go. Ball comes loose. He was down, though. Zini Panini's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But, I mean, you got to think that he wants to go somewhere where, it's a bigger city. It's like Chicago Bears. I think he could fit there, but it can't be with Nagy. And I don't know if Joe Judge is the right guy for New York, but, it's like Sirianni. I don't know if he's the right guy for Philly for you guys either. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's a good fit. But we'll have to see. They'll give him at least one more year. Uh-oh. Wilson trying to get it in. Touchdown, Niners! Jeff Wilson Jr. with the tutty. Ooh. Cheers, y'all. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Love you. Extra point is up. Damn, he almost missed it. Jesus. Extra point is up, and it's good. 75-yard drive, and that's kind of the problem with the Titans is the defense. You know what I mean? Their run defense is good. Simmons is an animal, right? Byard is an animal, but I just don't know, like, can you stop anybody? Can you stop anybody? You know what I mean? And I don't know if they can. I mean, I know they're going to be able to score points, but I really wish that Henry didn't get hurt. AJ in the building. What to do? They're going to keep Trey. Trey Area, they're just going to have him learn, you know, like Aaron Rodgers did under, you know, Brett Favre. And then once, you know, if they decide to let Jimmy go, right, then, you know, you'll be able to have an opportunity to watch him grow. He's a project QB. So, you know, for him to sit pretty much the whole year, I think that was the right move. Oh, that's good. I've learned my lesson not to put my beers, you know, close to the cable box, which is on the left side over here next to the scoreboard. I got to put it over here on the right side. But, hey, that doesn't mean that I won't spill something. I try not to spill. I mean, I just got microphones. I got all kinds of fucking equipment here in front of me. So I try to be careful, but you know how it goes. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, you just get a little clumsy. You get a little excited. You know, you're calling the game and whatnot. But, man, it was such a long, long day at work. I'm, like, finally just trying to get, like, settled in. Like, you know, waking up at early, 5 in the morning, you know, working till 3. But I got Friday and Monday paid off, so thank fucking God. You know, so 4-day weekend for me, so I'm going to be doing some streaming. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming on Christmas, depending on when I get back, but it's possible. Maybe for that late game on Christmas, I possibly will. I think, was it the Packers and the Browns, I believe, so. Do you think they'll let Jimmy go since they are playing well? I mean, obviously if the compensation isn't really there, no. I mean, you're going to hang on to him for as long as you can. But how many years are you going to have Trey sit behind Jimmy? You know what I mean? For all that compensation and all those draft picks that you gave up. So, I mean, unless Jimmy is okay, you know, being the backup, you know, and they're going back and forth, you know what I mean? Or if you use like a two-man system, which isn't really something that a lot of teams do. I mean, we could have had like Jameis and Taysom Hill. That could have been like a two-man, you know, a two-man system type of thing. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, Jimmy has value. It's just that Jimmy kind of chokes sometimes in the big games, you know, just throwing the picks. You know, he's like a game manager, but he's starting to play very well in these last like 6 games. I mean, I think the only player that's been playing just as good, or if not better than him, is Aaron Rodgers. I mean, they started off the year really bad, and the last 6 games, I believe they're 5-1. So, I mean, they're getting hot now at the right time. All right, Titans, your turn. Go, baby. Go, baby. Hit the edge. Go, go, go. The 30. Nice field position. Nice return, baby. Let's go. There's a cash app, baby. Oh, long motherfucking day. Haven't ate any dinner. My dinner tonight is Corona and gummies. Let's go. 7-0 Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Went down, had 75-yard drive, looking good. Let's see what they can do here. Tannehill. That was garbage. Good defense by the Niners. Guess who? Nick Bosa. Bosa, bro. What's up, step bro? Ohio State, though, with those guys, you know what I mean? Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, all are fucking incredible. All are kind of injury prone, but when they're on the field, they are fucking dominant. Taylor Lewan, God, I wish he was playing. Handoff. Nice gain, about 4 or 5 right there on 2nd and 18. E-Man in the building. What to do? 3rd down and 12. Fried shrimp parmesan. Man, that sounds good. That sounds delicious. Let's go. 3rd down and 11. Nola, you don't have any credibility or inside sources on what Sean Payton is going to do. Come on, my guy. You should know better by now. Tannehill, flick of the wrist. 1st down, Titans. Move the chains. You don't like seafood, Odin's son? I love it, man. I love it. I love shrimp. I love lobster, crab. I mean, I'm out here on the West Coast, so it's like if you live like out in Maine, out there, with the crab and the lobster and lobster tail, or out here like Oregon, Washington, California. I mean, we got a place out here called Moe's on the coast, on the beach. It is fire. Always go out there when I go to the beach. 1st down and 10, play action fake. Tannehill, throw it away, man. Throw it away. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Message from a golden eagle in the building. What to do? Happy holidays, y'all. Stop trolling, Nola. Stop trolling, my dude. You don't even know if Michael Thomas will be top 10 anymore. Let's be honest. Let's think about it. It's a what have you done for me lately type of league. These injuries are starting to stack up back-to-back years. We don't even know if he can stay fucking healthy. We know he's got the skills, to be a top 5, top 3, top 2, number 1 guy. But, it's been a while since he broke that record. And like I said, just because you did it a couple years ago, NFL fans, don't give a fuck. It's like, and as well as just people in the NFL, you got to do it consistently. Consistency is the key if you want to make your dreams come true. All right? You know that, Nola. I know it. All right? You got to grind like your boy. All right? Over 1,200 videos since 2017. If that's not fucking grinding, I don't know what the fuck is. Over 100,000 hours put into the channel. That's a lot. Draw. Where are you going? You're not going to run on that Niner defense. Nice D. Horrible play on 3rd and 15. What are they thinking right there? All right, Niners. Niners playing good. Trying to be like, hey, we're winning this game today. We're winning this game today. Hope everyone had a fantastic Thursday. Hope everyone is staying safe. All right, washing them hands, wearing the mask, being safe out there. We're in the holiday season. And it's going to be fucking spicy in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I feel that this year is like, in the end zone. Like we normally know who's going to be great, in the playoffs. Like, we have an idea. Or it's like, okay, Buccaneers, Packers, Cowboys, Rams, Cardinals. You have these teams, right? And then you got like, Chiefs, Patriots, Titans, a few of these other teams, right? But with so many upsets and so many teams that kind of fly under the radar, I don't know what's going to happen. Could we get a surprise team in the Super Bowl this year? Maybe. Could we get a surprise team in the AFC Championship game or NFC Championship game? Possibly. You know what I mean? It might not be just the guys or the teams that we think it's going to be. And obviously the reason that I say that is because, these underdogs have been playing fantastic football this year. I mean, I can't really remember a year where the underdogs have really come to play and cashed in their ticket. Like, can you think of a year, anyone in the chat, right, in the last 10 years where the underdogs have played such great football, and not just for a week and not just for like one team, but like overall for a season? It's wild. It's fucking wild, man. So I don't know. Do I want the Bucs to repeat and go for 2? Of course. But realistically, I mean, with Godwin going down, with all the injuries that I have, maybe this is the year for the Packers. Maybe the Chiefs can find a way to get there, but they got to, get these guys off the COVID list and whatnot. You got to be healthy and you got to be hot. But if I had to pick one team that I like the most, in the AFC, it's definitely the Chiefs. I like them the most. You know what I mean? I think that they, started off slow. Mahomes still isn't the same player that he was prior to the Super Bowl against me. It's like, I'm not sure if we figured him out and the rest of the league figured him out, or if he lost confidence. I don't know really what necessarily to pinpoint it is, but I think it's like special teams, defense, play calling, battle in the trenches, you know what I mean? And then just, not really having that stud running back is really, it's really taking a toll. Like Clyde Edwards-Helaire being injured. I mean, you got Darrell Williams and a few others. I get it, but I still think the Chiefs are the best team in the AFC. Like, facts. You know what I mean? I still think that they can go to a Super Bowl again. I really do. But with Tampa, right, I don't know if, I'm not going to be that guy, and just because that's my team, they're like, oh, we're going to win it all, and we're the best team in the NFL. Like, we're not the best team in the NFC. The Packers, I feel, even though they have problems on special teams, they're better than Tampa Bay, and they're not as banged up as Tampa Bay. So if I had to pick one team, or two, maybe the Rams and the Packers are better than Tampa Bay, but you still can't count out Tom and my Bucks. Just yet. Not yet. All right? Just not yet. 7-0, Niners. Handoff. Go. Go. Shake and bake. There we go. Nice. I love the way that the Niners are playing right now. The yak yards. Yards after catch, baby. Oh, happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. Someone call 911. First down. Second down and 1. First down. Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's go. Loyal Rammy. Well, that's what you hope. You hope that. You hope that, right? You hope that Loyal Rammy, that it's over for Tommy, but I don't think anyone believes it is. You know what I mean? It's not looking good, but, Tom has proven over and over and over again, when you count him out, you know what I mean? He finds a way, you know what I mean? And also, you got to have a supporting cast. You got to win the battle in the trenches. You know what I mean? You got to have good special teams and defense. Good tackle. You wish and you hope, and I get it, man. Rams fans, Sean McVay, getting a Super Bowl would be awesome. Grossi and the Grossi posse with Tom, for Rodgers, getting a Super Bowl, because, more than likely Devontae Adams and Rodgers might be gone after this year unless they win the Super Bowl. And even if they win the Super Bowl, they might be gone. So, this might be the year that we get Rodgers and Mahomes. Right? This might be the year. And you know what? I wouldn't even be fucking mad about it. One bit. As a fan of the NFL, that's the best matchup in the Super Bowl that we can get. The number one matchup, go, 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 go. Kyle Juszczyk, first down, Niners. I think the number one option, obviously, for me personally, would be Bucks-Chiefs rematch. But if we're talking about everybody just watching the game, the best option for the Super Bowl would be Rodgers and Mahomes. We're talking about two gunslingers, that are very likable. Obviously, I know everyone hates Bill Belichick. They hate Tom Brady. Some people hate me. They hate, the Bucks or the Patriots. I get it, right? Personal foul, face mask. But if we're talking about just as a fan perspective, right, and not being biased, Loyal Rammy says, no. What about the Rams? I think the Rams would be fun too, Rams and Chiefs. But I think the outsiders looking in, I'm not sure if the Rams are as exciting as the Packers, you know what I'm saying? But I know Cam Akers is off IR. We'll see if he ends up coming back, and that could be huge. Cooper Kupp has been fantastic. Stafford's been fantastic. Now you got Von Miller, OBJ. I think the Rams, Rams would be fun too. Rams and the Chiefs would be fun too. But I think more people would enjoy Packers, Chiefs. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm not a hater. I'm not biased. I'm just saying, if I'm looking at it from an outside perspective, that's the option that I think most people want. It's facts. Niners, 3:10 left in the first quarter. Shanahan, I know he's got a 39-42 record, but this motherfucker's a genius. He's really smart, just like Sean McVay. Those are my two favorite coaches in the NFL that are young, that have promise, that are going to win Super Bowls before their careers are over. Nice throw, nice catch, George Kittle. First down, Niners. You can't stop them. Just like MT. You can't guard them. You can only hope to contain them. George Kittle has been hot. Fire! Fire! Get the fire extinguisher. Jimmy. Jimmy's like probably like, God, man, thank God I'm still playing. Jimmy's like, oh, I thought I was going to get traded to the Patriots or Trey was going to take my job. He's got discipline. He just needs to clean up those picks. Jimmy? Debo? Chili Dog, Loyal Ram, Christine, message from a Golden Eagle in the building. Sarah Small, what to do? Look at the records right here. Packers, Cowboys, Bucks, Cardinals, Rams, Niners, Vikings. I don't think the Vikings are going to get that spot, though. Could it be Eagles? Could it be Saints? I like Eagles and Saints the most out of all those teams that are in the bubble. Niners are getting in. I know they're getting in, but that last spot, I think is going to be Saints or Eagles. Who agrees with me? Saints or Eagles? Number 7? Maybe. Maybe. Your boy's got ESP. I'm trying to talk it to an existence. Shotgun set. Jimmy? Intercepted! And that's what he does in the red zone. Jimmy throws picks. And that's why they drafted Trey Area. Good defense. I need to go grab some beers. 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 Jimmy. You know, and that's the problem, you know what I mean? Like, Jimmy is like, I feel, oh God, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, I want to support him like Kirk Cousins and Ryan Tannehill and Baker Mayfield and Carr, but they're all in that same fucking group. Like, sometimes they play good, but sometimes they just fuck up. And, you know what I mean? That's why they're ranked, 11 through 20 and not top 10 because they just can't do it on a consistent basis. God. Yeah, I saw it. My boy. Got to put my limes in. Oh, God, this one's way too big for this. Oh. Lime juice everywhere. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm not sure if you guys like beer or don't like beer. But if you have an ice cold, I'm talking like ice cold, Corona Extra with the lime, and you just drop it in, oh, my God. My God. My God. It's like heaven on earth. It's like heaven on earth, baby. Tannehill is my favorite that's not like top 10. And I've said that last year, the year before. And obviously if you have a Henry and, you got A.J. Brown and Julio and, obviously one thing that I've really noticed too is the absence of Jonnu Smith, right? When they had Jonnu Smith, he was a stud last year and really helped Tannehill these last few years. And then he went to New England with Hunter Henry. He hasn't been the same QB. And Julio's injury prone. A.J. Brown, I think, is one of the bright stars in the NFL. He's going to be a top 10 receiver, sooner than later. Him, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase are already there, you know what I mean, as like top 10, top 5. But remember when everyone was like, oh, they got Julio. They're going to have a top 5 offense. I knew that this guy was going to get fucking hurt, man. He's just fucking man, it's just like you want to root for the guys. You know, it's like Hopkins and Julio, but it shows you certain guys are getting older, and then we got to step up and add some guys, you know, to that top 5 list. You know, you got Devontae Adams, you got Tyreek. You know, Hopkins is there, right? But after Hopkins and Julio are gone, Justin Jefferson, you know, is a top 5 guy. Cooper Kupp has been top 5 this year as well. Jamar Chase is fantastic too. Facts. 7-0. Niners. So where are you going, motherfucker? Where are you going? This is not Julio from Bama. Where are you going, motherfucker? This Niner defense is fast, fast, fast. They remind me of Tampa Bay. You know, fast with them linebackers. You know, Levante David, Devin White. Like, what are you doing, Julio? Who are you going to outrun right here? This is a joke. Sit the fuck down. Sit down. End of the first quarter. 7-0. Niners. Nola, are you doing some like Saints propaganda in the chat that no one cares about or no one's listening to? You know, because you know when you put stuff in the chat, no one believes you. No one thinks you're serious. I mean, even some of the Saints fans maybe will talk to you, like, you know, KK's uncle and whatnot. But come on, my dude. Come on, my dude. Come on, my dude. And I always give you guys credit. You know, you guys can own Tampa Bay during the regular season, but there is no awards, you know, for regular season wins. It's what you do in the postseason. But with that being said, I love AK-41. I love the offensive line, and I love the defense a lot. I love them a lot. You know what I mean? And you guys, and it's cool because even though that, you know, you guys are the rival to Tampa Bay and the Falcons and the Panthers, I feel that, like, on YouTube, right? On YouTube, I'm the only one that really reps the NFC South. You know what I mean? Like, there's other YouTubers that, you know, Bucks or Saints or Panthers, you know, they might not have the subs like your boy, like me. You know what I mean? But I really rep the NFC South. I rep all the 32 teams and, you know, college football and AEW. But I got to give credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? And like I said, Saints fan base, the Eagles fan base, and the Chiefs fan base is the strongest on this channel. And I'm probably the only motherfucker on YouTube that the Saints fans like and respect because I actually give them credit when credit is due. You know what I mean? That's facts. And it means a lot. You know what I mean? It's like if Grossi's, you know, number one fan base was like Vikings fans or Bears fans. You know what I mean? Like, it just, you wouldn't see it. But, you know, I do the research, you know what I mean? I don't have to be biased. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, if I'm biased, I'm just like every other fucking podcaster or YouTuber or any motherfucker on TV. You know what I mean? And obviously I like defense and I like O-line, which is different also. So you're definitely going to get something unusual, a different perspective, you know, when you watch me. You know what I mean? And that's why people fuck with me. You know what I mean? Because I call it right down the middle. You know, I'll say when my shit is good for my team or when my team sucks. You'll know. But I'll just call it exactly how it is. I'm going to say things in the chat and on the stream, right, that no one else has the balls to say. A lot of people are thinking it, right, but they're not saying it. All right, Odin son. 7-0, Niners. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Kittle's finally starting to get back to that, like, hey, I'm a top 3 tight end. You know, I'm that dude. You know what I mean? Total domination from the Niners, which I kind of had a feeling on the road that they were going to play, you know, pretty good. And if the Tennessee Titans' strength is that run defense and they can't stop the run, they are fucked. They are fucked today. I mean, this one might get ugly. I'm hoping the Titans can get some rhythm. You know what I mean? But for all those people that thought the Niners, you know, they are playing a last place schedule. So remember, I had them going to the playoffs this year. I had the Rams, I had the Cardinals, and I had the Niners. Because they started off so slow, you know, those first few games. The first 8 games, what were they? Like, first 7 games, were they like 3-4? Something like that? They weren't good. Oh, screen pass. There we go. First down, Niners. Let me see. Let me take a look. You know, your boy's trying to call the game, and Dos Equis. Ice cold beer, baby. Bobby the Space Ghost, he knows. KK, we got the best defense in the league. I'm not sure if you got the best defense in the league. Like, if you're going to say that statement, you know, like 100% everyone's going to agree because they won't. But you definitely got an amazing defense. I don't know if number 1, though. What'd you say about Vaughn? Type it in again, KK. Oh, baby. God, that beer tastes good. I had a long fucking week. I had a long fucking day at work. To say that I'm tired or exhausted would be an understatement. You know what I mean? But your boy grinds. And then if you have dreams and goals, you have to grind. Nice hesitation. Nice planting your foot. First down, Niners. First down, San Francisco. John Rude, watching the Colts Hard Knocks. I'm not. Normally I watch Hard Knocks, no matter what the episodes are, but I'll be very honest. I have a full-time job that keeps me very busy. I got a brand new puppy. I'm on the team websites. I'm watching film. I just don't have time for it right now, but maybe I'll watch it and go back and watch it later. I did watch the Cowboys one, though. Jimmy going deep, wide open. Oh. Von Bell. I like Von Bell. Yeah, man. Well, you know what you really miss more than Von Bell? Who do you miss more than Von Bell? Trey Hendrickson, T-Rex. I told you he wasn't a guy of just a system. He made a fucking Pro Bowl for the Bengals. I mean, he's nice. You know what I mean? Like, he's a freak. He's got that motor. You know what I mean? And he went to Cincinnati and helped them, with Jesse Bates III. If you still had him, the defense would be even more elite than it already is. Nice tackle. Christine Connolly is trying to talk shit and troll. What do you want me to say? Yeah, the Saints are good against Tampa in the regular season. Brady's 0-4. What do you want? A medal? You want a fucking Tootsie Roll? What the fuck do you want? You want a beer? You're not even old enough to drink a beer. What do you want from me? Right? What, you talking shit to me is supposed to make me feel like sad or angry? Come on, Christine. I've been watching football since 1985. You weren't even a goddamn embryo. You weren't even in your daddy's sack yet, okay? I've been watching football way before you were born. Come on, be better. Be better. If you're going to comment towards me, you better know what you're talking about, all right? And you better have some facts and some backing, or you're going to get fucking roasted, all right? You're going to get fucking roasted. Everyone knows, all right? If you want to talk about knowledge, all right, stats and just overall knowledge of the game, you can put me against anybody on YouTube, anybody in social media, anybody on a fucking network. I'll go toe-to-toe, head-to-head with anybody, and anyone in the room knows that shit too, all right? You don't get to fucking 20,000 plus, by luck, okay? 4th down and 1, Niners are going for it. Wow. Jimmy G, bootleg, rolling out, wide open. First down, Niners. Debo. Samuel. Bobby the Space Ghost. That's awesome. To be honest, if I wasn't doing YouTube or doing gaming, you know what I mean? If I wasn't on Twitch, I would be like a therapist. You know what I mean? I'd be like one of those people because people open up to me. You know how they have Dr. Phil. They call me Dr. O. You know what I mean? I can meet someone for the very first time at a party. They'll open up to me within a half hour and tell me their deepest secrets. Because I do listen. I give eye contact. I don't judge. And like I said, sometimes you need someone to talk to, especially if you're a guy and you have problems. Guys don't like to open up to other guys, you know what I mean? And so sometimes you need someone to talk to. Shout out to you, Bobby. You know what I mean? Because like I said, maybe that'll be something that I, do down the road. I could do like a Dr. O channel where we talk about, depression or addiction or mental health. But I think a lot of people know I'm the realest motherfucker on YouTube. Yeah, there's a lot of people that got more subs. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that got more views. You know what I mean? But, with the donos that I get and who I am as a person, I'm one of the realest motherfuckers on planet Earth. I don't fucking sugarcoat anything. You know what I mean? I've gone through the depression. I've gone through the addiction. I've gone through some tough times. You know what I mean? Mental health is some shit. You know what I mean? Like earlier this year, and I've told this story before, I had depression so bad that I was in bed for 3 weeks and I lost my job that I was working at the fishing warehouse that I was at just because I was just mentally fucked. You know what I mean? And just like I just wasn't in a good place. You know what I mean? And I tried to climb out of it, you know what I mean? But I felt like, being in the Matrix and being in the dream world would be better than reality. But I overcame it. I bounced back like I always do. And it's not like I've had depression my whole life. It just kind of has been in the last maybe 5 to 10 years. A little here, a little there. Usually it's just like maybe a day or two or a couple weeks. I've never had it last that long. Flag on the play, holding on the Niners. That's coming back. But, you know what I mean? Obviously, if I'm, so uncomfortable or, not a real person, I wouldn't say that type of shit, because obviously getting fired from a job is not fun. You know what I mean? Getting fired from a job is probably one of the leading causes of depression. You know what I mean? With COVID and not being able to see family and friends, and that was a big part of it, too. I didn't get to celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas with my family last year, and that was tough, Mental health is Bobby the Space Ghost, man. Respect, dude. I don't know if you subscribe to the channel, but, dude, much respect. You know what I mean? Anyone that's in that field, to help people out, and I always try to help people out. Like my manager, David, he got COVID, if you guys know the story, right? And then his PlayStation 4 broke, right? So I gave him mine. Car broke, right? Washer and dryer broke. As well as something else broke. What else broke? Washer and dryer. And then he had something else break. He had like all these things, break down, in his family, like appliances and all this other shit, right? And I had to raise money for him. Did I have to? No, I didn't have to. You know what I mean? But I knew no one else was going to. We raised over $400 and, I gave it to him and it felt good. You know what I mean? To have someone, not be in a good mental state because he wasn't getting paid. He was gone for like a week and a half. Not getting paid. So I was like, if I can give him my PS4 that I don't really play and then help him out and raise money on the channel for him, to be able to make things better, refrigerator, washer and dryer, car, and PS4 all went out within like a month and a half. And he got COVID and missed work for like a week and a half and didn't get paid for it. So, I'm a guy that really cares. I do care about my friends, my family, and the NWSF, fanatic family. You guys are special to me. Wow. How did he get out of that? Wow, nice catch. 3rd and 26. Christine Connolly. Christine, David, Larry, Bobby, Jeffrey, Adam, right? We went through this before. You can't talk shit to me during the stream, being 15 years and younger, and then say a comment like that. I watch other people with mental health problems, so unfortunate. Come on, man. Make up your mind. Are you going to be a hater and a troll, or are you going to be a normal person on the stream? Come on, man. Make up your mind, dude. All right, 48-yarder. Robbie Gould, right down the middle, and it's good. Mental health is more important than physical health. Anyone can see a person bleed and know, and the wounds. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And like people see me, you know what I mean? And they're like my friends and the pretend friends. The people that say that they support me, like on Facebook or like Twitter or Instagram, and they don't. You know what I mean? They're kind of hating on me, like low key. You know what I mean? They're like, fuck this guy. I can do what he does, because it's almost everyone's natural instinct to be like a hater instead of being a positive person. When you see someone doing good, like the natural instinct should be like, yeah, dude, I'm going to support that person. I want them to succeed. But for whatever reason, with the society, they always pin us against each other. I'm half Asian, half Czech. I'm half Japanese, half Czech. So you get people that are racist, and then you got people that are like Democrats, Republicans. You just get people black against, white or Mexican, or it's always like someone to divide people. And it's just sickening, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, it's just like their first instinct when they see someone doing good or doing better than them, instead of being like, dude, hell yeah, I'm going to support this guy. It's like, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to like that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fucking support this person doing better than me. That's the fucking problem. You know what I mean? That the society has kind of brainwashed people to be so fucking negative. And then you see people like the Island Boys, people that can't sing, can't rap. It's all about like ignorant bullshit, the way that they look. You know what I mean? And then these guys get like TikTok famous, and then you get the younger generation like supporting these fucking idiots, that got their 5 minutes of fame. That's the fucking problem. You know what I mean? That's the problem. It's all about grills, tattoos on the face, just the most crazy, physical appearance, you know what I mean, is almost like, more important than actually someone that actually has talent. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's just crazy how society is now, you know what I mean, with the rap game, the hip hop game, and just people on TikTok. People are so thirsty to be rich and have their 5 minutes of fame. But like, look at me. You know what I mean? I'm grinding fucking every day, right? And I'm not getting the respect that I deserve. I'm not getting the subs that I deserve, the views. The donos are great because I get more donos than most people with the fraction of people in the room. You know what I mean? So people love me and appreciate me, and that's awesome. You know what I mean? But it shows you that even though if you think the Island Boys are full of shit, are you watching them? Are they popping up on your timeline? You have something to comment on them, just like Drake. Some people love him, some people hate him, right? But all those haters that say Drake is a piece of shit and he sucks. But in reality, we know he's one of the greatest, right? Those same people are the ones listening to the music. You know what I mean? Like, it's just sad that people are such haters out there, and I'm not. If I see my friends, that have a dream or have a hustle, I always support them. But I don't get that same support back, which is kind of sad. You know what I mean? But I have never needed my family or friends. I've always been strong enough mentally to grind it out. But even with that being said, everyone can get sad or depressed or not feel okay, and it's okay not to be okay. You know what I mean? It's okay not to be okay, but that's why I have this channel, so that way if you do have problems with anxiety, depression, drug addiction, or whatever it is, alcoholism, we can come out here and we can hang out. You know what I'm saying? 10-0 Niners. Nice hit. Wow. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I really love about the channel is that we can talk NFL, we can talk college football, we can talk AEW wrestling or wrestling WWE in general, right? We can talk all about that. But I like talking about Spider-Man, Star Wars, Boba Fett coming out on Disney+. I like talking about TV shows like Yellowstone, The Witcher. I like talking about depression, anxiety. I like talking about real shit. You know what I mean? I'm not just a guy that it just lives, breathes, and eats football. I do, you know what I mean? But there's more to me than just that. You know what I mean? Like, I am a deep person, you know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of people fuck with me, because not only do I have the knowledge and the passion and the voice for, football and YouTube and wrestling, right? But there is another side of me where people can relate to. And a lot of YouTubers, you can't relate to them. They're so big, and you're just like a fan of them, and you're in like awe. It's like you're almost like watching an athlete, like you're watching LeBron, or you're watching, whoever it is, Aaron Rodgers, and you can't relate. So that's one thing that I'm really proud of, is the fan base is so fucking loyal to me. Like I said, we're going up. You know what I mean? Your boy will go to 25K, 50K, 100K. It's just a matter of time. Handoff. Nice run. Wahed Sayed. No, I have not watched it yet. Robert Reynaud in the building from France. Bro. Bang Bang Niner Gang. We got Will the Thrill from Scotland, and I always will get fans out of the United States, which is awesome. Man. Shout out to you. Travis, he said, I lost a friend to a 22 a day. Good, bad, doesn't matter how they're doing. Yes, we do. Ooh, nice pass. And I think one thing that really separates me, from a lot of other people, Chili Dog in the building, what to do, is that I check up on my friends, even when they don't check up on me. Every week, usually on a Friday, I'll have 5 or 6 people that I'll reach out to on Facebook Messenger, or just like, text message. and I'll just say, "How are you?" Well, hey, I'm just checking up on you. You know what I mean? Do you realize how rare that is? Like when you do that to someone, they're fucking blown away. I mean, you don't have to be someone like me that's known as someone that really cares. But if you actually go out of your way and you do something like that, it's cool. You know what I mean? Because it's like so unexpected and it's so like easy to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people are selfish. A lot of people only care about themselves or one-track minded. Take some time, for the people that you care about, your, family, brothers, sisters, your best friends, people that you haven't seen in a while. Hit them a message. Hey, how are you? You'll be blown away on the response that you're going to get. You know what I mean? And then your respect level to that friend will go up, like a tenfold. There's a reason why when I die, when I die, you know what I mean? Obviously YouTube and, people will know on social media when I'm dead, but I'm going to have a lot of people, show up to my funeral, like more than the norm. You know what I mean? Normal people, you'll have maybe, your family and your friends, maybe like, 20 people. I know I'm going to have hundreds, just because I know I've touched, certain people, mentally, and been there, to help them out. And that means a lot. It's not necessarily about the money and the physical things that you buy. You know what I mean? That you can't take that shit with you. You know what I mean? But if you can be there for someone and be real, right? Be a good person and care. You know what I mean? It's going to go so far. Like you'll be so shocked on how far it'll go. That's facts. Dropping a little Dr. O knowledge for y'all. All right. Back to the game. Niners, 2nd down and 1. Nice tackle. Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Darth Vader, Darth Maul. I like Darth Maul and Darth Vader. I'm a heel guy. So if you know me, I like heels. He-Man, no. Skeletor, yes. Right? G.I. Joes, it's Cobra Commander. There's just certain ones, you know what I mean, that I like. I like the evil guys. You know what I mean? Not only in the toys that I collect, but just in like the cartoons and shit that I watch. But Boba Fett is nice. 10-0 Niners. 4:50 left in the second quarter. 3rd down and 2. Tannehill. Oh, almost picked. Okay, Travis, I see you. Yeah, but I always use my platform for good. You know what I mean? Like, one day, you know what I mean? Like, especially you guys that are the OGs, you're going to remember, like, these conversations, and you're going to remember, like, oh, remember when Orion would have, like, less than 30 people in the room? You know what I mean? And he could still make, like, $100 to $600 in a stream. Like, people don't realize, like, how, like, special you guys are as a fan base. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of people that could have 20 people or less in the room, and you could still make, an impact, on different people's lives, but also get, $100 to $500 or $600 in donos. Like, you guys are a special group. I appreciate you guys very much, man. You guys are incredible people. Kettle Cuber, do you think the Saints still have a chance if the Bucs lose to the Panthers? Regardless if we lose to the Panthers or not, I think that the Vikings will not make the 7 seed. I'm thinking it's going to be Eagles or Saints, personally. Even I know you guys got Ian Book, obviously for the Saints fans, and the Eagles, obviously you're going to get that 3rd, 1st rounder with the Carson Wentz thing. But I think that out of those two, I like those two teams' chances rather than the Vikings, personally. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. Again, remember the goal. It's $50, right, in donos and 50 likes, if you haven't done it. And the thing is like YouTube doesn't help me out. So you have to realize, when you're watching me, every like, every comment, every dono means it means way more than the other streamers that are out there. Because these guys they've already made it. You know what I mean? They're already getting, the love. They're already getting the recommendations. You know what I mean? They're already getting all that. You know what I mean? Like, I am the most underrated NFL or just sports YouTuber on YouTube, period. You know what I mean? For someone that's over 20,000 subs, I should be on the same, sub count, just as like these guys that are at 50 and or 100K. And if you don't think so, let me know. You know what I mean? Because based on my voice, my effort, my energy, my passion, I mean, let's be real. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone is better than me. You know what I mean? I'm on the same level as Grossi. I'm on the same level as Sports Fury. I'm on the same level as all these other guys that are out there. Yeah, they might have more subs out there. You know what I mean? I got a full-time job. I got 2 full-time jobs. I'm sorry I can't record 5 fucking videos a day. I mean, once I make it, I will. You know what I mean? But right now, it's like I got to, take care of the fam and do what I do. You know what I mean? That's facts. But, when you have a dream, it's about the journey. You know what I mean? And I think that's a lot of, I guess, God or Buddha or whatever the higher ups, they made it difficult, for me, my road difficult. Because that way when I do make it, it's going to be that much more satisfying, maybe than someone, like if I was already rich and I already had like 100K subs. You have to really grind and work for it. Jimmy, almost picked off. Wow. Chili Dog, $5. I had a feeling that someone donated. Thank you, bro. I don't know. I don't think I would say that I'm better than Grossi. Grossi's fantastic. If it wasn't for Grossi, rating my channel, you know what I mean? Like, that was a huge moment, you know what I mean? For, him to, he didn't even know who I was, you know what I mean? And if we can get that collab where we get Packers and Bucks in the playoffs, that's when my channel will take off. Guaranteed. And I've never donated to any other channel ever before. And I've donated to Grossi probably about 5 or 6 times. $5 and $10. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is. Time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. I've donated $5, $10 here and there, but I've even donated as high as $50. You know what I mean, to him. This guy makes like, 1,000 to like 3,000 a stream. Can you imagine? Like, you're just doing a football game and you make 1,000 to 3,000, but when you have, 100,000 plus people, following you, or more, and you have like 2,000 people in the room, it doesn't take, that, many people to be able to donate to hit those big numbers. Chili Dog, appreciate you, man. You're one of those people that, that's loyal to me. I appreciate it. You have the link to watch the game, though, right, Chili Dog? Because I have a link if you need to be able to watch it, so... Yeah, Grossi's great. Grossi is one of the best, live play-by-play and reaction guys, period. He ended up rating the channel, got me 300-400 subs. 300-400 subs, And when he did that, that was great. I got, like, what? $620 in donations, in 45 minutes from the fan base, which was awesome. And we should be able to collab as well. Oh, Henry in the building. What to do? Syed, do you think I'm fucking stupid? Come on, man. That's not my friend, motherfucker. It's not my friend. We don't talk about that on here, Syed. No better. All right? Oh, Henry in the building. What to do?
The QX60 totally fits my vibe.
Chili Dog, I got a link for you if you need it. I think I've given you the link already, though.
She's rich. Pop your phone right here. Wireless charging. That's so fantastic. Massage center.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that, Syed. All right? You know what I mean? We used to do videos together, right? And now we don't. He quit. Okay? You know what I'm saying? When someone's going to be lazy and not show up and quit and then lie to, people on their channel, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't about that life, dude. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Be better, dude. Travis, I do. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to change that. You know what I mean? I try to, interact with everyone, to make sure everyone feels special. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you know what I mean? And the interaction is nice. You know what I mean? Even when I get, 50 people in the room consistently, 100 in the room, I'm going to make sure, that I, don't leave people out. Yeah, sometimes I might not be live, like on the chat, like, when people are typing in, you know what I mean? But I know what people like, you know what I mean? And the nice thing about Grossi, too, is that he'll shout me out even when I don't donate, which is pretty cool, you know what I mean? But I don't know if he really understands, like, how good I am. Like, I've been grinding on this bitch for, 9 years, right? I've been on YouTube for 5. I sold a Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie card that's worth, $50,000, you know what I mean? Like, to get the equipment and the setup, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like anyone else on YouTube, you know what I mean? And I appreciate that you notice that, Travis, and you know what I mean? Having someone that subs to me, watches me, donates to me, comments, and we can have that friendship and interaction, it means a lot. And I know I have a lot of people that really respect the hell out of me because I've never changed. I've always been the same, so. Trust me, if you're on YouTube, you already know, the people that are the big YouTubers. You know what I mean? You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to act like I'm dumb or stupid, like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I do my research, I read, you know what I mean? I do the film study, everyone knows, you know what I mean? I think with them, they know who I am, you know what I mean? But they, at some point or another, I'm their competition. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's like if you're doing the same thing as someone else, you know what I mean? Like it's like competition. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, Grossi said that he would collab with me, but I don't know. I mean, if he will go through with it. I think that if it happens, it'll be an amazing stream. You know what I mean? Because I got the energy, I got the fire. I think there's no one else that's got energy like me besides Grossi. You know what I mean? And he's connected, with a lot of different people. Scooter Magruder and Urinating Tree and fucking all the others. With the GPS and Perna. Yeah, oh, Henry, exactly. Have you heard of Pat McAfee? Like, do you realize who I am? Like, anyone that, asks me these, dumbass questions, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You have to understand. I love sports, and I follow, right? I love sports, and I follow more than the average person. I follow all 32 teams. I'm not biased. I do college football. I do wrestling. I obviously follow what's going on in social media and YouTube, and, you know what I mean? I'm not a fucking idiot, you know what I mean? Like, I know who the competition is. You know what I mean? I mean, if we're talking about live play-by-play and reactions, it's me, Sports Fury, Grossi. I mean, we're 3 of, some of the biggest that are out there. You know what I mean? And everyone's got their own style and what they do. You know what I mean? But, Grossi even donated to me himself in the raid, which I know is rare. You know what I mean? And I know Grossi doesn't normally, donate from his own pocket. You know what I mean? He doesn't normally donate out of his own pocket when a raid happens. He tries to just, do a cool thing with the raid and, help people out and, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. Maybe I'll earn his respect at some point. But I don't think really Tom knows, me. You know what I mean? I don't really think, he doesn't watch my videos. I don't think he really knows, besides when the raid happened. You know what I mean? When he normally raids someone, they're super small. Nobody watches them. You know what I mean? When they raided me, I was at 19,700. I'm not a fucking nobody. You know what I mean? I put out 1,200 fucking videos since, 2017. I'm not a fucking nobody. People know who I am. You know what I mean? Maybe not as much as some of the other bigger ones that have over 100K, but I'll get there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he will too. You know what I mean? And like I said, I've donated to him. I've interacted with him. You know what I mean? And so. Will the Thrill, what'd it do? But honestly, if I could be linked with any other YouTuber out there, it's Tom. You know, and like when they raided me, I didn't think it was him. You know what I mean? If you guys were in the raid when it happened, when it was the Jags and the Bengals, and he had the verified check mark, but I was like, that's not really him. You know what I mean? And he didn't tell people to donate money to me. He just said, get him over 20,000. You know what I mean? And that shows you how awesome the Grossi Posse really is. You know what I mean? Because when they raided the channel in like 30 to 45 minutes, you know, I made more money in donos than I've ever made before. You know what I mean? I made like almost $700 in like 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So he's got an incredible fan base. You know, I just want to be able to have some of the people that follow him understand that, hey, there's another guy out there, you know what I mean, that's kind of underrated that people don't know about. That, you know, I'm not saying to leave Grossi and his streams. You know, keep following him and keep doing your thing. Nice run. Break that tackle. Wow. Touchdown, Titans. Did he get in? Wow, he got out. You know what I'm saying? But I've gained a lot of cool people. You know, Chili Dog, Holly Hundo. There's been a lot of people that I've gained, you know what I mean, from the raid. And it feels good, you know what I mean? You know, but to think like, okay, if I got 20,000 plus people, 20,000 plus, right? How the fuck am I under 30 people in the room on every stream? It shows you they're hating, right? They are hating on your boy. You know what I mean? Like, I should be at a minimum of 100 people in the room, a minimum, 100, minimum on every stream, 100. You know what I mean? If they were getting the notifications, you know what I mean? But obviously people aren't getting the notifications. And, you know, I know there's a lot of other YouTubers and competition out there, but there's no way in hell that you're over 20,000. I mean, honestly, I should be at 1,000 people in the fucking room. You know, 500 in the room at least. You know what I mean? Like, but I got to keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if, like, let's say, you know, you compare me to other people, I could have, let's say, for example, 15 people in the room, and, you know, I could make $500. You name any other YouTuber on planet Earth that's got 15 fucking people in the room, right, or 20, that can make $500 in a game. Nobody. I'm the only one. I am the only one that can have a low number that has a support of you guys. You know what I mean? Think about that for a second. You know what I mean? If I end up having 100 people in the room, I could probably make a couple thousand every game. You know, because the fans are fucking loyal as hell. You know what I mean? And they know what's up. So it's just a matter of time. Tannehill going long, going deep. Ow! And then at that point, you know what I mean? If I end up making like 1,000 a stream or 500 a stream, then I can give back. You know what I mean? I can end up doing, you know, jersey giveaways, and we can raid channels and, you know, do like fundraisers like Grossi can, you know what I mean? But at this point, I can't fucking raid another channel when I'm fucking struggling to get views myself. You know what I mean? But that's one thing I'm really proud of, is that the fans are my friends. You know, we have a great bond. They fuck with me deep and heavy, right? And like I said, I've never seen any other YouTuber or Twitch streamer with the amount of people in the room that I get that make the amount of money that I make. And that's facts. That shows you how much they really care. That's facts. Tannehill? Ooh, incomplete. Cody in the building. What do you do? $10-0 Niners. Come on, Ryan. I'm Orion. You're Ryan. I'm Orion. I'm not Irish. You're Ryan. Come on, Tanny. Come on, Ryan. I ain't going to get it done. Jesus Christ, this Niner defense is nice. Anti-Russia is Nazi and evil. Following the dark side. That's a really long username, my dude. You need to, like, cut that down. That's way too long, my dude. That's way too long of a username. Will the thrill? Smash the like button. Donate to your boy. 7 more likes to 30. Your boy's hustling. Your boy's grinding. Okay. We're at $22 on the donos. Let's try to get to at least 50. I mean, it is the holiday season. You know, smash the like button. Donate to your boy. All right. You know, your boy's hustling. Your boy's grinding. All right. I'm the biggest underdog on YouTube, period. I need help. Help me out. You know, if I wasn't struggling and I didn't need help, I wouldn't say so. You know what I mean? But I know my day's coming. You know what I mean? You know, I've done phone sales for like 20 years of my life. You know what I mean? I got a voice that doesn't sound like anyone else on the internet. You know what I mean? No one on YouTube sounds like me. You know what I mean? I got the knowledge, I got the passion, I got the voice, but I really do care about the fans. You know what I mean? And there's not any other YouTuber that really takes the time to acknowledge everyone. I mean, you name another YouTuber that really does that. You know what I mean? And some of y'all, we talk on the regular. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, whatever it is. But like I said, I'm not going to be able to grow the way that I want. Yeah, I'm a constellation. My name is Orion. I'm Orion's belt. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I already knew when I was a kid that I was going to be a millionaire. I know that kind of sounds crazy. You know what I mean? But like, I already knew at a young age that like I was going to be different. Like, I wanted to be in the NBA, you know, like every other kid when Jordan was playing. But I knew I wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? But I knew that I had a special skill set. You know what I mean? That like I knew with my voice and my passion, my energy, you know what I mean? And just like my hard work. You know what I mean? A lot of people out there got that pothead mentality. They're like, I'm going to smoke weed, and all of a sudden, like, poof, like, you know, greatness is just going to fall into my lap. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Like, you got to work fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to work hard. You got to work hard. You got to put in the time and the effort. Like, I got 2 fucking jobs. I wake up at 5 in the morning. I work a fucking warehouse job from 6 to 3, right? And then I do this after. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of people that are willing to dedicate 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., you know, 3, 4, 5 times a week. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. But you got to work hard, right? You got to be patient. You got to believe in yourself. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not like anybody else out there, period. And we are going to be very, very big. We are going to be very, very, very big. And like I said, I'm going to give back. I mean, ultimately, my main goal, you know, is to open up a YouTube studio here in Oregon, where I live, you know, by Nike headquarters. So that way I can make other people's dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, name other YouTubers that have goals like that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to open up a YouTube studio so I can make other people's dreams come true. You know what I mean? Like, I'm built different. Man in motion, 10-0 Niners. Halfback toss. Debo. Kettle Kuber. Yeah, I'm going to go to my mom's tomorrow. Bye, Syed. Be better. I am going to go see my mom tomorrow in the morning unless things change. And then I'm going to see my dad on Christmas. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about the vote. Will the thrill? I mean, whatever you want to do, you know, go ahead and do it, my dude. You know what I mean? You're all the way in Scotland, my dude. You know what I mean? If you want to represent the NWSF, you represent the... Who else got the Flava Flav chain on YouTube? Fucking nobody. Let's go. First down and 10. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. The most underrated YouTuber on planet Earth is waiting for his time. My time will come. Ooh, almost picked. But that's one thing, you know, as a little kid, I've never stopped believing in myself. You know what I mean? Like, I've always known that I was a little bit different. You know what I mean? I've always known that if you put in the hard work and you put in the time and the energy, you know, eventually, you know, you will be rewarded. You know what I'm saying? My time is coming. My time is coming. And then when you guys will be like, oh, dude, remember when I was like subbed and I was in the chat with Orion when he was at 20K? We'll all laugh about it. We'll have a nice laugh about it one day. And be like, oh, man, remember that? Remember back in the day when he had like 20 people in the room when he was over 20,000 subs and how YouTube was hating on him? And now he is where he is today. It's going to be a great moment. When Kyle O'Reilly showed up, me and Sarah Small, we're very into wrestling, and I already knew it was going to happen. Anytime a wrestler gets released or fired from WWE, the first place you think they're going to go is AEW, right? So it didn't really surprise me, Undisputed Era, linking back up together, Bobby Fish, obviously being there as well. Didn't surprise me one bit. I mean, I know there was rumors, you know what I mean? And I'm a big wrestling guy. If you know me, like wrestling and football are my two favorite things. Garoppolo with a sneak. 18 seconds left. Yeah. I mean, if you're hardcore into wrestling or football, nothing really surprises you because you read, like, you know what I mean? I read, like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours a day. So, 10-0 halftime. All right, it's halftime. I need to use the restroom, grab a couple beers. You guys do the same, and I will be back in a few minutes, okay? Gang.
What should have been a touchdown to Kyle Juszczyk and what should have been another interception to Sean Evans. opportunities. They're moving the ball up and down the field. Here's the one down here in the red zone. Just locking on, forcing the football when nothing was there, trying to make something happen. You can't do that and give up points. And Juszczyk is wide open. Just put some air under that. That's a walk-in touchdown. And this is what should have been a pick here. Nice job by Evans, kind of bluffing him like he's going to the flat, undercuts Deebo Samuel. So it's been an up and down performance from Jimmy Garoppolo, even though the stats here at 14 for 18, you feel pretty good about that.
Halftime adjustments. How do the Titans get back into this thing?
More A.J. Brown. I mean, you saw it towards the end of the half. He had a big third down conversion. Nice throw by Ryan Tannehill. Got some time in the pocket. You got to stay on a bad down and distance, though. That's been the other issue is they've getting these third longs, third and 20. That's just bad. You have so many negative plays. The San Francisco's playing the other side of the line of scrimmage, but you got to find a way to get A.J. involved early. You know, take a page out of Kyle Shanahan's playbook. Get Ryan on the move. Like, he doesn't have to be 7 yards deep right behind the center. That's where most of those guys expect him to be. Let's move him a little bit out of the pocket and get some plays out of number 11. Yeah, missing a couple starters. I like to see him throw a little bit on first down. Get some mass protection, get some play action, and take some shots down the field. Roser, you mentioned it. 55 yards. They need some chunk plays in this offense, and I think it can come throwing the ball on first down.
They have run 7 first down plays. 1 total yard. That ain't good.
No, it's not.
Not at all. Hey, game day morning is great, and it's coming your way this Sunday. Trayvon Diggs gets a little help breaking down game film from his son Aiden Adorable. Plus, Santa moves the crew, get you ready for all of Sunday's action. NFL game day morning, Sunday at 9. Live here on NFL Network. Hey, the Titans, they almost got in the end zone. Almost. See if they can actually get some danger coming your way. Plus, we'll get you all set for the Christmas Day doubleheader on the network right after this.
This holiday, Verizon has the deal that gets better and better and better. Get iPhone 13 Pro on us when you trade in your older damaged phone. Here, the phone everyone wants on America's most reliable network. Better? Better. That's not all. The new iPhone and up to 7 entertainment subscriptions for your family, like Apple Music, Apple Arcade, and more. Better? Better. Not done. The new iPhone, the entertainment, and up to $1,000 when you switch. This year, holiday better with Verizon, because everyone deserves better. It feels good having someone on your side to care for, be there for life's twists and turns that it has in store. This is the little moments where we show how much we care, and with so much to protect each day, the little goes a long way. Nationwide is on your side.
Before the Christmas doubleheader,
We gotta win every time we step on the field.
our crew gets you ready for all the action.
They run the ball like no one else. I'm excited to watch it.
NFL Game Day Kickoff, Christmas Day at 2 on NFL Network.
Go to NFLShop.com for special offer.
Week 16 continues with a special Christmas doubleheader starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox, NFL Network, and Prime Video. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps. This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
It is Christmas Eve Eve. And oh so pretty in Nashville, especially for the 49ers who are up 10-zip at halftime here on Thursday Night Football. Saturday, doubleheader here on the network. Browns, Packers, the early game. You can also see that on Fox and Amazon Prime. The nightcap, you got the Colts and the Cardinals exclusively here on NFL Network. Coverage begins NFL Game Day kickoff at 2 o'clock Eastern. Daniel Jeremiah, let's start with the best team in all of football, the Green Bay Packers, and Aaron Rodgers. He has been unreal again this season.
He's been unbelievable. And the throws he made last week against Baltimore, you watch him on tape, the windows he's fitting the ball into is ridiculous. You shouldn't be attempting these throws, but he's playing with such confidence and such pinpoint accuracy right now. Rose, your Browns, this is going to be a tall order for them. I know they've been a little bit depleted on that side of the ball. This is not the guy you want to see coming to town.
First, David's brother takes care of the Browns, and now you got to watch this in Christmas Day. Okay, it'll be interesting. Let's get to the nightcap, and you got the Cardinals and the Colts. And the Cardinals still hang on to first. They're in the NFC West, but They had dropped back-to-back games to the Rams, and they lost by 18 to the Lions. How did they get back on track here, David?
Well, Kyler Murray, but it's not Kyler Murray that we've seen make the dynamic splashy plays. We need consistency out of these guys, and we need to see some design runs. That's easy, effective football that you can utilize the numbers game. Use your quarterback in the run, and he's as dynamic as anybody. Use him in the drop-back pass game, yes, but this is where he can create plays consistently for your offense. Utilize that, you get one-on-ones on the outside, and he can make some simple pitch and catch. Because the Colts aren't going to give you big plays. They just aren't that style of defense. They're going to keep everything in front of them. They're going to rush more, but you can use that guy's legs as your advantage.
Following up the low valley last week against Detroit, I think you're going to see a good version of this Arizona Cardinals team and Kyler Murray, but they're going to have their hands full when you look in the backfield of the Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor has entered the MVP conversation, and he's done it by runs like this. He is a home run hitter, 220-plus pounds. He's got big-time top-end speed and the vision that sets everything up. This offense runs through 28, and they are rolling right now.
And in the pregame, I asked you guys if they was good enough to be the MVP this year, and you both said runner-up.
Yeah, he can be second. Second.
To Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Yeah. Even though
No
Rodgers'
shame in
numbers
that.
aren't as good as what he wanted last year. And this guy's going to put up the sort of numbers that we've seen out of past MVP
Offensive
running
Player of
backs.
the Year, buddy.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great award. It's really exciting.
I heard. It's all about the teams. By the way, if the score holds in Nashville and the Colts win on the road, they're going to tie for first place. But you have to remember the Colts lost the season series to the Titans, so they have to actually best them in the record in order to win the AFC South. But there's still 3 weeks to go. We only have one team in the Green Bay Packers that have clinched a playoff berth. Madness is ensuing over the final 3 weeks. And there's your long touchdown. Jeff Wilson Jr., yes. It was you, sir. That away. We'll get you back out to Nashville with Kevin Crick next.
Thank you for watching the Lexus Halftime Report.
Grandma, how wide are two reindeer? 27, 28, 29.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
John definitely had an alter ego. That's what I loved about football. I could become a different person.
His reputation preceded him. That reputation was well earned.
No one can tell you how to live your life. As long as you sleep well, your day is yours to do whatever moves you. At Zijo, that's continuing our pursuit of perfect bedding, innovating with natural materials that are light, silky smooth, and the ultimate in cool. Perfected for your sleep. All so you can do, well, whatever feels best. 15% off Zijo bedding for a limited time.
I want to get Steve a gift that'll get him out of the house, but what?
Save big on fitness watches at Sierra.
Oh, that's great, but maybe something that'll keep him out for a little longer.
Cycling gear for less at Sierra.
And by longer, I mean forever.
Ah. Books about living permanently in a van now at Sierra. And everything you need to actually live.
I got to go to the Gator Bowl game. I got to flip over and see what we're looking at. UCF 19, Gators 17. 8-4 UCF versus the 6-6 Gators. The Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Right there, he had the hand on the shoulder pad, and then he shoves his shoulder down into the ground, throwing Hodges off. Ball in the air.
Ooh, big hit.
Cameron Jones taking the hit.
Michaela. Does that look good? Does that look good? Oh, baby. 10-0 Niners. Cheers. Out here in Oregon, I'm telling you, we got the business out here. You like weed? We got it. Okay? You like beer? Breweries? We got it. You like wine? We got it. My girlfriend went to go visit a friend. Her business is going to be like closing down that she works at. And she got like 10 bottles of wine or something crazy. Watch out for that wine, though. That wine will get you. All right, third quarter, baby. Oh, false start. Number 75 on the Titans. Ooh. Play action fake. What happened to my hands? Niner defense is fast as hell. Niner defense is just too fast, too quick, too explosive, too athletic. $10-0. Come on, Titans. God damn it. Playoffs are on the fucking line. Come on now. First down, Titans. There we go. Yes, sir. Finally. Come on. We want a good football game, right? We spend 3.5, 4 hours of our day. Ooh. And the thing is that a lot of people that like don't watch these games are just like, oh, I'm gonna, go drink or smoke or party or, watch a movie or do whatever. In a couple months, you're gonna be like, I will do anything to watch a football game. That's why I watch, everything. It's like people, really crave the NFL, but once we're in the season, people take it for granted. You know what I mean? Like, we'll watch the games, and if it's not like a, 20, 30-point game back and forth, you know what I mean? Like, people are like, oh, fuck this, you know what I mean? Or like, I'm not going to, be on YouTube anymore. I'm not going to watch this guy anymore. I'm not even going to watch a game anymore. But there are people that watch the stream without really watching the game. They're like, I guess if you want to go that route, I get it, man. Come on, Ryan. 3rd down and 7, 9-5 Titans, 0. 8-6 Niners on the road, 10. Come on now, blitz. A.J. Brown. Not A.J. Green, but A.J. Brown. Move the chains. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. Comment in the chat. Smash the fucking like button. Destroy that bitch. Okay? Donate if you can. It would mean a lot. Tannehill. Play action fake. Check down. Look at the defense. Woo! Woo! Wow. Tannehill. All right. I turned on Crossy's stream on my phone. First down and 10. Third quarter, 10-15 left. Handoff. You're not running on them. Second down and 10. Tannehill. Screen pass. God, they're fast. Third down and 8. Shotgun set. Tannehill. Jesus. Yeah, screen on third down. Fourth down and 8, 38-yarder. Field goal is up, and it's good. All right, I think I'm going to donate to Tom $5. Okay. I'll be like Packers Bucks collab. Question mark? Obviously, I'll let him know how much hard work he's been doing. He just left the chair there.
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6 truly sees you, not a blurry face. And for things you don't want to see, it removes them instantly with Magic Eraser. On our most advanced and inclusive smartphone camera yet. Life Translate speaks your language and hers. It's the phone that understands we're all different. Google Pixel 6. For all you are.
Man. God, this game needs more points, huh? I don't know how many gummies I need to take or how much beer I need to do or... Got people talking to me in the Grossi stream. Kaylee Rowe Ever. Oh my God! Come on now. Oh, my boy Luke Birch is in there too. All right.
The puppies had a fee for the D. The puppies had a fee for the D, which means the Titans are about to get some type of turnover. And people do. Leading by our Santa encouraged by Jane News, felt like the interchange slightly sniping. Both cover exceptionally. Appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, happened back in April. So, dealing with that for the entire year.
Intercepted, baby! Go, go, go! There we go.
Jimmy Jean fires over the middle. It's intercepted! What did I say? What did I say? Down to the 17! What did I say? What happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. You cannot clip it. Clip it. Clip it right now. Right now.
All right, I'm going to donate to him now. Said, sup, Tom? What a pick. Collab for Packers versus Bucks in playoffs? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
To go in the third. Handoff and gets inside the 15 and all the way down to around the 12. So it's going to be about 33, 34. NW fires up top. What a pick. Collab for Packers versus Bucks in playoffs? Absolutely, bud.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe that. Sinclair, he is magical.
He said, absolutely. Second down and 5. Nice run up the middle. First down and goal. Tannehill, floater. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown. Extra point is up, and it's good. Hooker. Man, oh man. At least it's tied now, you know what I mean? So much beer. Let's go. 10-10. 7:13 left in the third quarter. Nathaniel Marsh in the building. What to do? Prayer man. Thank you so much, dude. Bang, 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 bang. Use check on first down and 10. We actually have a tie game, believe it or not. Go, go. Third down and 2. Nathaniel Marsh. That's not good. If you want to hit me on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, you can hit me up, my dude. Sorry to hear that. False start. Third down and 2. Kittle. Penalties, penalties, penalties. I got you, prayer man. You know, the biggest fan bases that support me are the Saints, the Eagles, and the Chiefs, and it's not even close. Not only with the comments, but the donos, the emails. And it means a lot. I'm a Bucks fan, you know what I mean? Like, prior to getting the Super Bowl, we were, trash, garbage, dumpster. But the Eagles fans fuck with me too, because like when they had their run, when we started the YouTube channel, I told you what was going to happen. I said, hey, the Eagles are going to win. They're going to win big in the Super Bowl. I told you exactly what was going to happen. The battle in the trenches was going to be won by the Eagles' offensive and defensive line. You got J.H.I. and the Four Horsemen, and then you guys did it. Saints fans fuck with me just because I give them credit, where credit is due, and it means a lot. Chiefs fans, they're my favorite team to watch other than the Bucks. Brandon. Nathaniel Marsh, hit me on Twitter or Instagram, my dude. Send me a message. Ooh, run to his own player. Ooh, there we go. There's a defensive line that we thought. Travis, you shouldn't feel conflicted. You beat them in the Super Bowl, but think about this. You want the Niners to win because why? Because you're a Chiefs fan. Chiefs, Kingdom, right? You want to like have people appreciate like the good, the bad, and the ugly with Mahomes, but you want to gain ground. You don't want any other AFC team to win and get love. Patriots, Titans, Chargers, whoever it is, Oh, he's injured. Ravens or whoever. You don't have Twitter or Instagram? Well, create one. It takes 1 second, dude. create a Twitter profile, right? I can show you like, people to like follow. It's like good for like news, and you want Denver Bronco, news, and I can point you in the right direction. But yeah, just create a Twitter profile and send me a message, dude. Because Instagram is just like pictures and stuff. But if you want to like enjoy football and like it's more than memes and gifs on Twitter. Like what I mean, like just go to twitter.com. Get a picture. You and your gear, boom, and then you send me a message, and then we're good. Create a profile on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll send you a message. I mean, shit, man, I'll even send you my number, dude. I don't do that for just anybody. Take the time and do it, my dude. I don't give my number just to anybody. Prayer man, you the man. Nathaniel Marsh, you the man. It's easy, dude. You just go to Twitter, right? And you create a username. Right? Denver Broncos, John L. If you do something John Elway, it's got to be something more original. You know what I mean? It's super easy. Once you create the profile, then you just go to like search. You can do it on your phone too. It's super easy. I'm telling you, out of all the apps that are out there, like, Facebook, aka Meta, get the fuck out of here. Meta. Like we're in the metaverse, the meta universe. We're in the Matrix or like some metaverse in like The Flash or CW or Marvel, Thanos. But Twitter is my favorite profile app to use. Hand off. Or you can send me an email, Nathaniel, to my email if you want. I can shoot you my number there. Fourth down and 1. I've had a couple people say that, they've had someone die of like suicide or like. It's tough. Fourth and 1, false start. Now 4th and 6. Woo! One of the most underrated shows that's on TV, if you like superhero, movies like Spider-Man or like Endgame or Avengers, like watch on CW, The Flash. Very good. Jimmy, 4th and 6. Incomplete. Wow, Brandon Ayuk. Watch a Batwoman. Create a profile right now, Nathaniel. right now on your phone.
Hey, Alexis, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexington.
It goes for any of you. You want to stalk your boy. You want to talk football with your boy. TikTok, I'm not on it. But I get why it's out there. OnlyFans, TikTok, Instagram. I get it. It's for the ladies. The pretty ladies. Yeah, I don't really like Facebook. Instagram is like, eh. But for me, for like Twitter, I like to read. I'm a foodie, and I'm a reader. And it doesn't have to be like books. It could be like articles or whatever, but I'm waiting, bro. Hurry up. Download the app. Download the app, motherfucker. And I say that in the most positive, non-threatening way. Motherfucker. Download the app. Nathaniel Marsh is having a hard time. Downloads Twitter. Follows Orion and a lot of cool people that are in the chat now. Has more friends than he ever thought. Builds the friendship and the relationship. Gets Orion's phone number tonight. December 23rd, 7:23 p.m. Pacific time. Nathaniel Marsh has O-Dog's phone number. Don't be selling that on the internet. Ooh, check down. Bye. Wow. That's one thing I think about me too. I'll talk to everybody. Right? I'll talk to everybody. I don't leave anybody out. I mean, if you want to troll me, you can troll me, this or that, but I actually will give out my real phone number for Facebook Messenger or Twitter, Instagram, text, phone calls. You name one other YouTuber that does that. Bet. Cap. Deadass. Island boy. It's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. EA Sports. It's in the game. We watch Orion's videos on YouTube. We steal his catchphrases and things that he says. He's good. We're going to steal his shit. Not pay him, not give him any credit. Just put it in the video game. It's an honor. You know what I'm saying? Out of all of the people on YouTube, if me or Tom, Grossi, gets selected for anything. I know he's been on a commercial in Germany, when they drafted Jordan Love and his reaction, you know what I mean? How cool is that? You know what I mean? Tannehill going long, going deep. Nice catch. Wow, first down. Titans, he caught it. Wow. Talk about taking advantage of a play when it's dead. Aaron Rodgers does it the best in the league. Like, he pushed off. Oof. 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 Woo! Best young receivers in the NFL. This is my opinion, not like, PFF or some bullshit. End of the third quarter, 10-10, Niners-Titans tied up. I'm going to give you guys, like the inside information. Syed, how old are you? Syed, and don't lie. Be 100% honest.
Subway Deep Fresh Refresh has so many new foot longs. Here's how they line up. We got the new chicken and bacon ranch,
14.
steak and jack, and the new
It doesn't seem like that's like a lying number, right? Because usually people I'm like, how old are you? How old are you? And people like don't want to tell me the real age, right? So look at your comment. Like best receivers, right? Devontae Smith 1, Jamar Chase 2, Justin Jefferson 3, right? So I already know that you're under 15, and I already know that you're an Eagles super fan.
Introducing Wendy's new fries. Guaranteed hot and crispy, or replace them. They're even preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Get to Wendy's and try our new hot crispy fries.
All right, you downloaded the app, okay? Go to the magnifying glass. And once you go to the magnifying glass, which is on the bottom, there's a house, a magnifying glass, like team, like a group chat, a bell, and then like a message. Hit the magnifying glass, the second one on the bottom. At the top, it says, or you can just search Twitter, put in my name, Northwest Sports Fanatics, or at OrionNWSF, and then follow me. And then send me a message. I got Nathaniel to download Twitter. He's like, Twitter and Instagram? Nathaniel's like, I'm the man on the gram. Island Boy. The new Island Boys are Orion and Nathaniel Marsh. Whatever the fuck those other guys' names are. Tannehill? Oh, shit. It's 12 noon. You know what time it is. It is time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. I should like trademark that, right? Because anyone that says sack lunch, puts sack lunch on the video game, it says yum, 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 or it's 12 noon, you know what time it is, or does a sack lunch emoji, and there's the paper lunch folded, right, with food in it, and then lunch afterwards, and then makes a post on like Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, all right? Understand one thing. They are stealing from your boy. Look at that. It's holding on the Titans offensive line, if I've ever seen it. Watch the hold here on the offensive lineman. They don't even show it. Ooh. That was holding right there, too. He just threw his ass to the ground. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so getting to the receivers, right? Dude, you can't put Devontae Smith first. Stop making it too obvious, dude. You know, it's like, I'm a bandwagon Eagles fan. I'm going to put my guy first. So that way, it's the psychology in me. I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make it too easy. Touchdown, Titans! Guess who? Wiggle. You couldn't see my legs right there, but it was exactly what A.J. Brown did. I keep getting interrupted right here. Troy Dudley, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. Totally can tell that you are a Giants fan, Eagles fan, or Washington football team. There's no other team that you could be a super fan of. Extra point is up, and it's good. Wow. That play shouldn't have counted. Now, that was holding on the offensive line. If you have a DVR, right, or you can rewind, go back and check the replay. It's right in front of the ref, right in front of Tannehill. The guy holds, right, grabs, let's go. The guy comes to try to sack lunch, Tannehill, right, but doesn't because the guy was holding, right, and then you're like, oh, what an amazing catch by A.J. Brown. What a great catch by A.J. Brown. What a great throw by Tannehill. No. I know when people think like the NFL is rigged, right? I know, when people think that, right? There is favoritism, by the referees and like what teams, because they do it in the NBA and the MLB and the NHL, right? They don't want to do it and make it like obvious so they get called out on it. Right? But they do it like subtly because they know if the bigger superstars are in the Western Conference Finals or Eastern Conference Finals or the championship, NBA Finals, Larry O'Brien, Super Bowl, Lombardi Trophy, NHL, Stanley's Cup, MLB, the pennant that you heard around the world, the Babe Ruth, Ken Griffey Jr. amazing award that you can get, the pennant, the World Series trophy, okay? But there's one word that associates all of them, okay? And this is me like busting out the intelligence and like trying to get you on my level, right? What's the one thing, right, that the commissioners, not the fans, not the coaches or the players, but what's the one word that associates all of that? Or symbol? See, I already gave it away. What is it? What runs the leagues? Popularity, right? Ratings. But there's one word. And you guys are not writing in the chat, so you guys are hella slow or wondering what it is. And the answer is money. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign. My name is Ty. Dollar sign. 2 chains. Money, money, money. Okay? Think about it. So they don't want to like cheat to make it obvious, right? And people are like, oh, Tom Brady, this or that, right? But ultimately, right, if you have like 2 like underdog teams, like make the Super Bowl, right? Let's say for example, like the Browns are good, right? Right? The Browns are good, right? And they were supposed to be top 3 in preseason. Let's say the Browns make the Super Bowl. Right? And let's say we get like Browns 49ers. Oh, what happened to my hands? That's another one. People will steal from me. Like, I need to make a t-shirt. Like, what happened to my hands? And like HAAAAAAAAAAAAA. hit me in the A, like the rappers do, like back in the day, like the Jermaine Dupri and all the like the Young Bloods and all the like in the A-Town, Atlanta. Okay. Sack lunch, that's one thing. That's another. 17-10 Titans, halfback toss. Shake and bake, baby. Oof. Debo is nice. But money runs everything. So, going back to what I said, so let's say the Niners make the playoffs, and it's like Niners, Seahawks. It could even be, like not for like an NFC Championship game, but like let's say Niners. You can even do this Titans team, but like let's say this is a Super Bowl, but I want to go Cleveland because like Cleveland, they haven't got there. The Cleveland fans will like love it, right? But if it's like Cleveland Niners, Cleveland Cardinals, Cleveland Rams, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Like Garoppolo, scrambling, gambling. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like outsiders looking in, like let's say you're like a borderline NFL fan. You're going to the Super Bowl party to try to get laid, right? Drink booze or get high or just like enjoy the commercials. Just whatever the reason. Unless you're a hardcore fan, you're watching it. But let's say it's like Browns. You can go even Browns Cardinals. Two teams that like you thought would be pretty good, but maybe it wouldn't be this year. You really think that's going to get like the ratings from a person that's borderline or like a female or a dude that gives no fucks about the Super Bowl? You're gonna party and you're gonna watch it because that's what people do. But you know what I'm saying? Like if it ends up being like two teams that really maybe aren't super popular nationwide, they can't control everything, but Garoppolo. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Not num, 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 num with an N, like N for Nancy. Yum. Y is for yellow. Y is for yum, yum, yum. Okay? Defensive lines for both teams are nice. Second down and 29. That's doable. I can get 29 yards. Shit. Put me back there. Put me at wide receiver. Jimmy. Garoppolo steps up. There you go. Saigon John. Hello, my name is Saigon John. Meet your boy, the Asian sensation. Who is that? That's my boy. O-Dog. Northwest Sports Fanatics. 3rd and 21. This is big right here. You're not going to get the first down, but what if you did? Throw it deep, but you don't. Check down. Wow, look at those yak yards. Troy, I know you want to go to the Super Bowl, as a Cowboys fan, 92, 93, 95. Cowboys, Bills. I remember. Cowboys, Bills. Cowboys, Steelers. Cowboys got money, and you got a micromanager for a fucking owner, right? If he just took a step back, and this is for anybody that's a fan that knows anything about fucking football, right? I get it. Jerry Jones, you're rich as fuck. You love the team. You bought it. You're the man. You love being in the spotlight because you are, a social media, person. Like you want to be, in the spotlight, even as an old white, as Pat McAfee would say. You're rich, right? You're entertaining. You want to be, in the news. You want to be on the camera. I'm the man. I'm the man making the decisions. McCarthy, do this, do that, right? But one thing you did do is you drafted Micah Parsons. That was brilliant, right? And you got a D coordinator, out of a situation to become a D coordinator again, which is the specialty, Dan Quinn. And they had one of the worst offenses in football last year. No. One of the worst defenses of all time, right? And we thought, okay, if you get a D coordinator or a defensive guy coach, in there, maybe they'll turn it around in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. This motherfucker came in immediately, first game against Tampa. Here we are. You know what I'm saying? You understand? He'll get another head coaching job opportunity, but some guys are just meant to be OCs or DCs, like Josh McDaniels, OC. Never be a head coach. Just do what you do, unless you want to inherit the Belichick thing, after he's gone. But you have to realize Bill Belichick is like Tom Brady. They're probably going to coach and play until, literally, they say that you can't. Your Brady's 51, Belichick is 103. I'm still going strong. I got the 20th Super Bowl under my belt. It's it's kind of no way, kind of joke, but it's it's real. I need to get beers. I'll be back. Tannehill play action. Nice catch. Nate Broncos, 1991. Nate, because that's what my friends call me. Broncos, because that's my favorite team. 1991. That's the year I was born. Yeah. Dude, I just told you to create one, and just from the people that are in here, bro, boom. You can die a happy man. 3 followers. Yeah, I did that. I got that kind of pull, you know what I mean? I was like, dude, follow this motherfucker, my boy. And then boom. It's not just one person you're following and then 1 follower. Boom. 3 following, 2 followers. Dude, you're Twitter famous. Me and a girl named Angela James, which might be a friend of yours or a bot, but she's hot, so I don't know. Maybe she's a bot. Hey, hold on. I just sent you a message. Boom. He said bot. He's like, damn, that girl's fine. He's like, who the hell is this? It's like new profile, Northwest Sports Fanatics, all the porn bots. We are winning in life. Tannehill. First down, Titans. Ferkser. 17-10 Titans. First down and 10. Tannehill hands off. Should be Derrick Henry, but it's another motherfucker. Niners defense is tough. This motherfucker's going viral. It's like the Island Boys all over again. 17-10 Titans, 9-5 versus 8-6. Nathaniel Marsh, call me Nate. I'm a Broncos fan. I was born in 1991. Just like you know, I don't need your passcode to your bank account either. You know, be careful with that. You're like, but that's what it is, though. So my friends call me Nate. Nate, dog. Oh, is that picked off? Of course it's not, because you play DB or safety. Nathaniel Marsh, man. I play guitar and video games and love all music. Bro, did we just become best friends like in Step Brothers? Am I Will Ferrell and are you John C. Reilly's? There's just so many activities. Denver Broncos for life. But when you do the for life, though, you typed it out like FOR life. If you're not a wrestling fan, right, it doesn't matter, but you got to do like the number 4 for life, brother, right, for NWO. Then you get more people to follow you. You're like, oh, this guy's fucking NWO. Because NWO, you're fucking for life. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? Time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. I just changed your life today, dude. Boom. Look at you. You even have a header already. Now you're on it. You're like, dude, this guy actually is like a cool dude. You know what I mean? Like, he actually cares. He's going to give me his phone number. Broncos header. Do you know how long it takes for people that create a Twitter to put a header? Usually you don't find the right picture for a header, like for your profile, for like, unless you want to just like rush it and put it up there, to be like, I don't want this shit to look, ghetto or incomplete. You know what I mean? It takes usually like a couple days because you want to put the right, picture of like, your favorite like rapper, if it's like Lil Wayne or, Jay-Z or whatever, right? Or you're going to do favorite team, favorite athlete, It's like, boom, Broncos. I got some Broncos friends. One of my best friends is actually a Bronco, like hardcore. Like hardcore. Wow. Great special teams. Holly Hundo in the building. What to do? We've had an amazing day right now. I had a hard day at work. Nathaniel Marsh and a few other people have said they've had some tough times, today. Like if they lost a friend or, someone that they knew, passed away. A couple people actually today. That's like really like cool and brave and like a lot of courage to be like, I know there's trolls that possibly might be in the room, but most of the people are like really cool people and loyal and just like, got your back. Like, like you would assume that you're friends with on Facebook would do. You're like, oh, I'm going through this problem. Oh, cool. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, hit you up or like check on you, but then they don't. And you have to like question the loyalty or like whatnot. But, yeah, I mean, it's like anytime you can be there for someone and like let them know, if they have gone through a tough time. Like I was telling Holly, I was telling people like I'm probably the only person that's on YouTube, regardless if I get big or small. Like I'll give my phone number out. You got my email on the thing here, you know what I mean? But you can follow me on like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram and like, we can have like the conversations, you know what I mean? But like I'm probably one of the only people that would like, do that if I felt that, if they wanted to be able to like have that text or conversation or leave a message, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. It's not like impossible. It's like just because it's like someone might be your favorite, YouTuber or someone on TV or podcasting. Like it's all about if you connect with the fans and if they like think that you're one of them. And if you're one of them, right, you're gonna go a long ways. You know what I mean? Because you're like legit being an honest, genuine person. When someone is just doing it for money or the views or the clout or the fake recognition, or you know what I mean? Because as you guys know, right? Anyone that knows sports a little, we're all fucking experts, right? You know, someone asks you something, you're the smart one in your friend group. You're like, oh, you know, how are the Chiefs doing? And then Holly's like, bang, 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 Chiefs, right? Creed Humphrey should be in the Pro Bowl. Snubbery, the snubbery. Chiefs fans are just like this, just like, Creed Humphrey, yeah. But it was like legit, like we get it. He's the best center in the fucking game, right? But the reason that they didn't give it to him, because they know the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, so he wouldn't get to play in it anyways. And the Pro Bowl is a popularity concept that is bullshit, that you don't really get the best players. The real award, right, for the Northwest Sports Fanatics and your boy Orion is the All-Pro, not Pro Bowl. Nice catch. Use check. Move the chains. See, I break down this knowledge. You know, when we have these like streams, you're going to hear shit in this stream, or, you know, any stream that I do, it's like different. You're not going to hear it in any other one. 17-10 Titans. Holly Hundo has entered the building. Will the throw from Scotland. We had a guy from France come in, right? People are having a hard time today in the last few days. Animals passing away, people passing away, fucking COVID. Garoppolo. Jesus, who are you throwing to? Vrabel? God, Garoppolo. If there was a thing in the dictionary, right, for average or game manager, you know what I mean? But then it had a little asterisk to the right of it, right? And the asterisk would say, average mofo, Pone Star Jimmy, that loves the women, handsome man, the most handsome man in football, some would say, right? Just can't make the big play on third down, or in general, when the game is on the line, he throws a pick, he fumbles, he fucks up. Jimmy G. Oh, fumbled it. But without, you know, being said, right, Jimmy G is probably ranked 11 through 20. So if you think about your team, if you lost your QB, if you could have one guy 11 through 20 take it, would it be Tannehill? Would it be Garoppolo? You know, Kirk Cousins? You know, who? You know, Carr, Baker? You know, those guys that are like right below. And a lot of the guys that aren't in the top 10 is just, you know, they either aren't consistent game in and game out, right? Or they fuck up like Jimmy. And another fumble. Holly Hundo. Nathaniel Marsh just created a Twitter, and you need to follow him. He's got 4 followers. He's going viral. All right. First down and 10. Shotgun set. Jimmy G. Pone Star Jimmy. Oof. Use check. Jimmy G. Jimmy G might be the most talented game manager in the league, right? Based off all his skills, his you know, it's not just his good looks, you know what I'm saying, and like the pull that he has with the women, right? It's Belichick's system, smart, disciplined, right? Doesn't try to fuck up. Team guy, player, guy, like really appreciates people. Jimmy. Flick of the wrist. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. The 30, the 20, the 10. Ooh, baby. One of the best wide receiver / running back / hybrid players in the league. Not named Cordarrelle Patterson. Was it Debo Samuel? My grandmama give me that chain. Whew, he's so good. Debo. Named after Debo in the Friday movies. I don't have a son, right? But Debo? If you name your kid Debo, you know, whew, that's a reputation. You're either really, really big, like Debo, or you got to be special. First down and goal. Debo's like, God, I am so fucking athletic. Look at me wear this fucking Niners do-rag. I am a pimp. I drip Kool-Aid and swag. I am so good. Oh, Jimmy. And Jimmy's not like bad, you know what I mean? But like he needs help. But Jimmy is one of those guys I can tell because I can read personalities when I, talk to people on the phone or like when I meet people or like we interact, like people in the chat, like I can get people, right? But Jimmy's a guy, that wants it so bad. He wants it badder, right, than anyone. You were like playing with Tom Brady, Castle. You came from New England, Belichick and Josh McDaniels. You know what I mean? Like all he wants to do is just, make a name and kind of a, not necessarily like a dynasty and a championship run, but like the destiny, the legacy. He wants that. I bet he goes to bed at night and he's just like, he's like, please, God, Buddha, like the higher ups of the sports gods, make me less pretty and good looking in the face. And then like, I'll just be like that average guy, Jimmy Garoppolo, but boom, 3 Super Bowls. He'd do it in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? So I don't need these eyebrows and these, cheekbones and the girls going wild and, him dating not normal people, but like a porn star person. Jimmy G living his life like he's Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Tom Brady. He's like, hey, I'm the Niners quarterback. I'm good looking. Yes, you are, my guy. But, right, it's not about being good looking in the NFL. It's about winning fucking bowls and being consistent. And some of the throws that I see Jimmy make, like, I'm like, dude, I think I would have Jimmy on the Bucks. You know what I mean? With the right coaching, like, Jimmy sometimes makes throws that only elite guys make. And you're like, ooh, he fucks up a lot, but the throws sometimes are super nice. Touchdown right there. Niners! Kick it into the fucking crowd. Wow, like that. See how I talk someone up and I make shit happen? Yeah, and it's more like, Kyle Shanahan rather than Jimmy Garoppolo. So if you ever think for a second, it's like, Jimmy or, Trey Lance or someone after if they don't believe in those two guys, it's always going to be Shanahan first. And if you think the quarterback, then you don't know football. For the elite guys that are head coach or call plays, especially if a quarterback is like borderline, trying to get into the top 10 or lower, extra point is up, and it's good. 17-17 all. Now we have a game. But I'm trying to teach you guys something, you know what I mean, from my perspective and when I watch football and how I've watched it for years and how I connect and whatnot. But it's the battle in the trenches, the defense, the special teams, but the coaching, right? So, like, is Jimmy G really naturally talented? Yeah, to a certain degree, right? But if you get a guy like Shanahan, who's like one of the best play callers, right, for motion, misdirection, you know what I mean? Just like mixing it up and doing something, unique and different, like being like John Gruden when he was on my Bucks back in the day, and he would call a play, right? If you've seen like NFL films, it would be like 20 words. Like, who the fuck does that? It's like, dude, John Gruden, you're a psychopath. You're trying to make Brad Johnson from Florida State, who's been like a journeyman Vikings, and he's like, okay, Brad, you're going to go in the huddle, and Gruden's going to fire off 20 words, and it's like the play, the backup play, right? And then like audibles, during the play it's just crazy. Go back and watch NFL films. You'll see. But the two most brilliant coaches that are young that will win Super Bowls, right? Kyle Shanahan, whether it be with this Niner team or another team, he will, and Sean McVay. Both are psychopaths. Both are, attention to detail like your boy, right? Put in the work, right? But super, super just like the vision that they have when everyone else is coaching and, or trying to defend, they're playing checkers and these guys are on that chess game. Not just like regular chess, but you're like that hybrid, 10-year-old Russian kid that's like world champ. You're that guy calling plays or OC. That's how good Shanahan and McVay are. They just need the players to execute. I mean, just watch their games, you know what I mean? Like the way that the Niners and the Rams do plays, watch the plays that they run, watch, like the variety. I mean, you want to have balance and whatnot, but they usually do things that you don't, like the Chiefs, like, with like Eric Bieniemy, like, when they're on the goal line and that it should be like a QB sneak by Mahomes or like a screen to Tyreek, but then they do that like, oh, I'm going to underhand it to Kelsey or, one of the other backup tight ends, and it works, almost every time. It's like that, NFL blitz, like, Madden thinking outside the box, so. Nathaniel Marsh, look at him. Bang! As Tom Grossi would say, a 50 for the kitty, but I don't have a cat to like rub or whatever. Bang, 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 bang. Nathaniel Marsh, my boy, he said, for my boy, thank you for making me smile for the first time today and for being a good person in general and friend. Can't find people like you every day. I'm excited for friendship to grow. Been crying through the day, and you got me to smile. Thank you. So what you first need to do, right, is, like understand that like how brave it is, and it takes a lot of courage, to not only say how you feel in front of someone, and if you trust someone enough to bring that up, or to do it like on text or in a chat on YouTube, or what I mean. Trolls are everywhere. You know what I mean? There's people that are just always loving to troll. You know what I mean? But for that, regardless, the $50 or not, you know what I mean? Like, that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I hate it when I see people like really struggle and they feel that, there's nothing that's going to get them, better. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, that's why I got you to join the Twitter, because the thing is like, it's something, you do something new, right? You know what I mean? And it's like you gain a lot of like connections and friendships, and, people will see people a different way. So it's like, it's not necessarily like the money that you donate where I will be appreciative to the fullest, because obviously I, work so hard, for the donos. I think I looked at my ad revenue for the month, right? And it's like $33 or $50 or something. Like, it's so crazy low. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get compensated that way. But to be able to gain friendships and to have people like really, that's why people sometimes come here, I think, is because sometimes, if the view count is lower, then, it's like, you don't have to just donate to me for me to talk to you. Like, I will talk to everyone. And if, I'm not caught up on the stream, sorry, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to make everyone feel special and like heard, you know what I mean? Like, cause I get it, dude. If you're on YouTube and you're like, you're on your favorite YouTuber's page or one of the top, and like they say, your name or acknowledge your comment, regardless if you don't know or not. It's a cool feeling, you know what I mean? Like, because it's like you're connecting and you're watching something, that you like. Not only do you sub to it, you like it, you share it, but the ultimate, right, is to dono, to show that appreciation. I mean, if you're talking about, the thing that means the most to any YouTuber or Twitch or anyone, a streamer, it's the donations, because the thing is that some people are real on the internet and some people are not. Some people have good intentions, some people do not. But when, like, if you're a good person of character, you can kind of tell, the ones that are maybe in for the views or the money, you know what I mean? And just trying to catch that 5 minutes of fame, or if they're already famous, that, or it's like you get people that are unusual and real, But creating a Twitter was awesome. You got your profile up way quicker than I thought. Tannehill, scrambling, gambling. Oh, look at him. I can run. I'm fast. First down, Titans. I played wide receiver at Texas A&M, and I did better than Johnny Football, but maybe not Mike Evans. First down, Tennessee. See how that just came out? That would be something that Madden would steal. Nathaniel Marsh, bang, 50. Bro, and when you donated the 50 last time, I donated it to Tom. And normally, like, I would never do that, you know, at that particular donation because that was your first big one. Of course, I want to keep that and appreciate it. And obviously, anyone that donates, like, I think if it comes down to it, if you donate 50 or more, you're on another level. You're on the upper echelon of, like, really, you know, supporting. It doesn't matter if you're rich or not, you know what I mean? But, like, just the fact that if that's, like, a part of your hard-earned money, no matter if you're making, you know, $12 an hour or $100 plus, you know what I mean? That's like, that's a special thing. I think other maybe YouTubers sometimes when they get bigger, not Tom, but others, maybe they take it for granted. Like, oh, boom, 20, and then boom, 50, 75, 100, and then they get just like $100 donations and $50, you know, donations every, like, you know, 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe it loses that, like, you know, oh, dude, that's like, you know, that person did something crazy. Like, if you told your friends, right, that don't go on YouTube like we do, right? We're a community, right? We're the Fanatic family, the Grossi posse. We're different, right? You know what I mean? Like, we're hardcore to the fucking fullest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, reading, videos, film, game film, jerseys, mugs, toothbrush, YouTube channels. You know what I mean? Like, you're a different breed. If you told someone like, hey, if Nate was like, hey, I was on one of my favorite YouTube channel guys, and I donated him $50, they'd be like, what? Like, dude, you could buy weed or beer. You know what I'm saying? Like, people sometimes are like just blown away. You know who I'm talking about because you've told someone that, you know, what you've done or like what you like, what you're a part of, posse or family. It's fun to see the reactions. You know what I'm saying? Because either you know or, you know, or you don't. That's what I'm really proud of. That's cool, man. If I can make a difference, you know, that's awesome. And I'll be honest, you know what I mean? Like, out of all the, you know, donations that I've ever gotten, obviously Holly Hundo has done by far the most in the little amount of time. You know what I mean? Because obviously she believes in me and wants to, you know, show that appreciation and love. You know what I mean? But I know you can't afford $50, Nate. I'm not saying you're poor. You know, I'm not saying that you can't do it. You know what I mean? But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, donations like that, right? And then to be like real and say, you know, what you want to say on there, like in a text or a phone call. That's fucking brave as shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, courage and brave and, like, you know what I'm saying? Because anyone could come in if they're just, like, coming into the stream, or if you get, like, some kid, or if you want to get someone that you're like, oh, whatever, and they could, like, roast or, you know, say some kind of fucked up comment, you know what I mean? But then it's like, if it means enough and you know enough people in the room are, like, really cool and, like, are like a gang. We're like gang, NWSF gang. We're not like a motorcycle gang, but we're, like, up there. You know what I mean? Like Sons of Anarchy, you know, MC Mayans. I don't know if you guys have watched those. That might be us. You know, we're kind of a cool bunch. You know what I mean? 4th down and 5, 17-17 all. Are we the next breed of Sons of Anarchy or Mayans MC or some kind of Breaking Bad hybrid? I don't know. Yeah. But do you see now you can go on Twitter, right? And you can go to your favorites, dude. So you go to your Denver Broncos, right? And if you look for check marks on Twitter, those are the verified real people. So you can follow, like, real celebrities, real athletes. Like, you can, like, follow John Elway, right, or Peyton Manning, but just don't text them, like, every day like Nola does with Lil Wayne. You know, I don't want you to get, like, a, you know, restraining order or blocked. If you get blocked on Twitter, right, it happens, you know, to people, but... Yeah, bro. And then you can look it up and you can find, like, all your favorites, dude. You can find, like, Patrick Surtain. All right. I know you love him, right? Field goal's up. It's good. Wow, with 4 seconds left. Wowee. 2017. Holly, I was in Tom's stream earlier. Were you in there? You're a grinder. You probably have like 8 jobs. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you watch like Half Baked. There you go. Lord have mercy. You know what I mean? Like how many jobs you got? It's like 8. It's like if you're like just like being born and you're like first grade, if you got a phone, you fucking better have a job or like a couple. You know what I mean? Like my kid ain't gonna be no lazy kid. Gotta grind. But I respect people that grind, you know what I mean, that work hard, whatever, if it's like your career, the job that you have right now, yourself, anyone that's willing to try to work hard at something, you know, that means something to them, you know, like that's a huge thing right now. Like people don't talk about it. You won't hear therapists talk about it. You know what I mean? Like there's people that are dying and people that are struggling mentally, right? That aren't like in a good headspace, and they think that they just have to like end things or do things that are out of character to maybe get attention or get noticed or just to like, you know, you just gave up. You know what I mean? But you can't give up though. Ever. Because there's one thing that I'll tell people, and like if I end up being like a Dr. Phil, Dr. O, right? People will pay like, you know, $500 an hour, $1,000 an hour. But this is one of those things that's worth like $1,000, you know, in an hour session. All right. Everyone needs to be able to believe in themselves that they can do something great. Everyone is great at something. You just have to be able to find your lane and then commit and go after it. You're Debo. Throwing it back. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Kittle. Flippy. Uncle Flippy, little flip, and it's over. Wow. I got distracted, sorry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just be very, very honest right now because I'm, you know, not like every other, you know, person that's out there or, you know, or on YouTube. But I'll tell you something. Regardless if Nathaniel Marsh, donated $50 or not, right? That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about someone that feels so comfortable, right? It would be like I'm in the same room with you, but no other person is in there besides you and me. Right, but then you trust me enough, and then you know there's people in the room too, but you still do it. That's a huge thing. That might have made like my year, right there. You know what I mean? Because I want to let you know that I appreciate that, and most people won't say that because they don't understand what it's like to be in someone else's shoes or to think to be in someone else's shoes. But I'll tell you what, like if you're ranking those things about like, you know, me getting rated, you know, by Grossi, me and Holly Hundo, you know, being able to think alike and support each other and just to show, you know, to some people is like, oh, they're rich or this is the extreme, you know what I mean? But it's like if you believe in something or someone and you know it's for a good cause, the money doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You could be like poor as hell, you know what I mean? Or like super rich, you know what I mean? But like if you know that you do this, you know, that's going to make a difference. But like you already donated 50 before and I donated it to Tom. I donated it to Tom earlier and I said, great pick. Because there was an interception at the time. I was like, what's up, Tom? And I was like, you know, keep being great because that's what he always is, right? And then I said, Packers versus Bucks, you know, playoffs collab, ? Right? And I knew the answer more than likely would be yes. You know, not just because of the donations that I've given to him, but I know that's something that's probably considered, right? But without even a hesitation, he said yes. So let's really cross our fingers and try to get that particular thing to happen. If this year, next year, obviously, if you have Rodgers, you might win the Super Bowl this year. We might get Packers, Chiefs, right? And if we get that, and if I have to go to the NFC Championship game and it's Packers, Bucks, and the Bucks have to go on the road, and Rodgers this time around gets it, just to see Tom's reaction to be able to get to the Super Bowl, even though you might lose, but to get there, and and to be able to see that, what I mean, knowing that how much it means to be a fan of that particular team, that means a lot. You know what I mean? To certain people, we get it. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll get that. But to be able to, feel comfortable, to be able to just say whatever that you're really, feeling or you want to say, but you can't say it, to other people or this or that. It's huge. Freaking huge. Big thing, man. If you're talking to someone that understands, it's one of the biggest things that you can do, because it's the one thing to admit that you have a problem or something's not okay, you know what I mean, and then to be able to tell someone that you feel comfortable enough to do it, and then have them listen and not just take it for granted or whatever. So all right, so I changed the score to final on my scoreboard, but it's not doing it on here for whatever reason. But we already know that's the final. 17-10. Whew. Who would have thought, man? But I appreciate you guys very, very much. You know what I mean? Anyone that hangs out with your boy, it's always fun. Work was fucking tough. Work was fucking tough today. But I got Friday and I got Monday off. Let's see here. Dude, you're super famous now. You got 5 followers, dude. Nathaniel Marsh. Boom. Most people, you're buying your followers. You got, boom, 5. I'm like, create your Twitter. And you're like, oh, I'm only going to have Orion. This is dumb. And then you did it, and boom. Now you're connected with people that, are the Fanatic family. And we all check in and hang out and send memes and GIFs. And, it helps, man. Yeah, things will get better, man. Things will get better. But I appreciate it very, very much. You know what I mean? Because obviously I already had you in another category. Because, you know what I mean? You get levels of people that show the appreciation and the love. And just the thought, right? Even for me, I never, ever thought I would donate to anybody on YouTube. I mean, it's one thing. It's I can't donate to myself, because that would be the weirdest thing ever. You know what donating to yourself would be on YouTube if you did it? Right? You're so thirsty for the dono or the recognition. It's the people, and that if you're watching this right now, maybe you're guilty of it before, but you post something, right? And it's up for a while, and there's nobody that likes it, and then you like it. If you like your own post, that's when it might be. I think everyone's guilty of that at one point or another. But then you realize, no, I can't be that person. I can't be that person liking my own stuff. Don't I have friends? Friends will at least hit that like button for me. At least somebody will, right? That's what you think. Happy holidays. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, I will be going to my mom's tomorrow, and then maybe I'll have some free time to stream, and then Saturday, we'll see what time I get home. Maybe I'll do Packers-Browns, that evening one. But I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So we'll see. I'm going to read and grind it out and do all that. But I'll send you a message. Nate Dog. Appreciate you, man. And sometimes that's all you need, man. You just need, that support, that feeling that, you just want to understand that, it doesn't have to be internet necessarily. But sometimes it might come down to that, just because you have to feel comfortable being able to say what you want to say to the person, and you have to feel that it's worth it. Like if you say something personal to someone and it's like one of your beer buddies or like stoner buddies, and then you open up and you say something hella like serious, and then they don't, like they roll their eyes or just like, keep drinking and don't acknowledge the conversation. Like you're never going to tell that person anything ever again. I mean, that's how I would feel on most people. So huge day for you, man. But I appreciate you. You got some new followers. You got Holly Hundo. You got me. Let's see. Let's check out who are you followed by? Oh, Northwest Sports Fanatics, Holly Hundo, Will the Thrill from Scotland, and a bot named Angela James. And is there a hyphen above the A? Or is my phone just dirty? I don't know. But there you go. You even got a bot to follow you. Dude, you're like super famous right now. You're like Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. Famous. Well, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. What an epic night. I thought the game would be a little bit closer. Titans outscore the Niners 20-7 in the second half. But, hey, Holly Hundo, Nathaniel Marsh, call me Nate Dogg, in the building. Appreciate you guys. I'll send you some information soon. I'll be back very, very soon. Love you. Appreciate you. All of y'all. And I'll be back very soon. I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. You guys are the best. I'll be back soon. Peace. Gang.